So on today's live, we're gonna take a look at this old beauty right here.
Yeah, we got to do half throttle passes, then 3/4, then full throttle, then we can start doing the exhaust a little bit. Probably going to keep an eye on the temperature because
How's everybody doing? Everybody getting to burn some nitro today?
efficient way of making sure that I'm not damaging the opinion. You know what I mean? Guys,
JP's RCs, what's up, brother? JP says, nice jammin' truggy. Hell yeah, bro. I wish it was mine. I can't say that it is. It's a buddy of mine, but he basically bought two different buggies, and I took it apart, cleaned it up, and rebuilt it for him. So what I need to do is get an engine in it, put a receiver in it, make sure the servos are good. At some point, take her out for a rip. Nat Sav 79, what is up, brother? Glad you could make it.
Trying to get the chat pulled up here on the computer. This way, it's a better eye on the chat.
RPM, what's going on, brother? Hell yeah, I'm getting everybody in here now. JP says, I have two of them. They're fun. Yeah, I've never got to drive it. It was just a pile of rusted screws and parts when we got it. Had to get some new links. Both the upper arm in the front, the steering link, and the rear, whatever you call it, camber links, or I don't know what they're called.
No, I gotta get a plug for that still. Actually,
Texas Hill, what's up, brother? Says, nice ride. Thanks, appreciate it. Cupertino RC, hope I said that right. What is up, brother? Hell yeah, the XRT X1 CRT, something, XRT C1, yeah, something like that. Hell, I don't know. It's not even mine. I can't even fake it. Appreciate you coming here. I've never seen you in here before. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Appreciate it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Dodger Boy, what's going on, brother? Hell yeah, glad you can make it. Michael Graham, how's it going, buddy? The body's in good shape. Oh yeah, this one here is in really good shape. This was the second one that we bought, or that he bought. It had some of the better parts on it. It's got a little bit of exhaust damage, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. And it's what, 20-ish, 20 years old, something. Not for sure exactly, but the other one he bought come with that body. But it was a big pile of rust. It's Carlo, changed my username from True. Oh my God. That's some funny shit. Hell yeah, brother. Let's see. Seems like there's a lot of people changing their names these days. But yep. Gotta keep people on their toes. Most of them, the body is hacked out for the exhaust. Yeah, this one probably should have been. Like this one here doesn't seem to be too bad. But the thing I don't like about this one is it looks like they started to drill a hole with a hole saw, or actually I don't even know what the hell that is. I've always thought that it was like a like a hole saw drill mark, but really there's nothing there. There's no scratches on it, so I don't know what that was. But anyways, let's see. We'll get this out of the way. Yeah, so one of these, this red one, came with the original little bitty straight wing that went on there, and then this blue one came with this nicer wing. I don't know if it's original or not. Let's see here. Dodge Boy says, vintage truggy. Cool vintage truggy. Man, it's so hard to see that little blue icon thing you got there, emoji. But yes, vintage truggy nonetheless. CRT X1. Thank you. Man, it's going to be so hard to say this name. I still want to call you Nitro RC. Roy, what's up, brother? I hope I didn't say that wrong. Rory. Is that pretty much how you say it, Rory? I don't think I've ever actually known a Rory. How much did you pay? So I don't know how much he paid for the first one. He said it was too much. And I do remember back in the day when he told me, I was like, oh my God, because like the chassis on it, they cut the shit out of it. I'll show you. So here's the original chassis. I didn't bother cleaning it up, but they had a pull start on it, and they had to cut that to get it to fit. And I was like, oh my God. So, just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? RC abuse. Let's see. But then the second one that we got that came with this body, I think he paid like maybe 300, 340. I can't remember exactly, but it was in much better shape. It was actually worth it. And we were hoping that it came with a good gas tank so we'd have an extra one, but the gas tank was shot on it. So basically had to buy one for, it was like $35 out of Taiwan. What was it? I can't think of the damn eBay site. But very hard to find those fuel tanks. Let's see. Looks good with that wing. Oh yeah, man. I really like it with that wing. Here, let me give you guys a little better shot here. That's why, you know, when I finished it, I ended up putting this wing on it instead of the other one. I don't like the little bitty vintage wing. Oh, hey. What's that? We got another live going on. I think this is from, I think it's full send from yesterday when he was running that Mugen. Something like that, not for sure. But doing a live while watching a live. But yeah, so one of them came with the silver, it's like pop metal on these. They're pretty junky. This one, these are the good ones here. I think this is even 775 aluminum. I could be wrong, but I think so. And the only problem is sometimes there's something in there that catches. I think it's in the center drive shaft. Right now it's spinning okay. But yes, I've yet to put an engine in it and get it fired up, but we're going to. Michael Graham, hit that like button. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. There's 2 people in here who need to hit that like button. Hell yeah, Rory's got a beer in his hand there. I got a little bit of a girly drink here. We're doing the cranberry juice and vodka. Tito's. That's the good shit. I hope the lighting's a little better. I brought in another lamp. Trying to create some more light here. But yeah, we'll get a few more people in here. We'll start taking the body off, taking a look at it. Start saying hi to everybody here. Roy, how you said, was it holla? Holler? He said they did that for the big block back plate. Yep. Yeah, it was they were running a Savage. It was the purple engine that I think it was one of the early 4.6s, like maybe the Star 4.6. And in that purple head where they cut it out, it had that swirl, you know, from the top down where the cutout in the fins. I think it was a Star. Not 100% sure, but yeah, it didn't fit. But yeah, they hacked the shit out. Big Mike, what's up, brother? Big Mike's got a cool 5th scale channel, everybody. Go check it out. Give him a subscribe. Give him some watches, some likes. Cool, brother. Thank you very much for your generosity yesterday, brother. I do appreciate it very much. That was awful kind of you. Wasn't expecting that at all. Roy says, Texas Hill, the man. Hell yeah, he's got some cool shit going on over there. Got a bunch of good guys in here, man. Michael Graham says, full send. Yep, that would be the live we got going. Dawson Tiller, I don't think I've seen you here before, brother. Have you ever owned a T-Max first Nitro I purchased, having a blast with it, LOL. I've never had a T-Max. I drove with my buddies. I used to have a neighbor. I've even got some videos on it. I got to drive his T-Max a little bit. Never had my own though. I mean, they're okay. I don't know. Never been a big fan of Traxxas. I'm not knocking it. I know there's plenty of people in here that love Traxxas. It's, how do I say it? They're real common. They're everywhere. I'm not trying to be mean. I never was real crazy about Traxxas. So not trying to, piss anybody off or tell them that their Traxxas isn't any good. I've just never been into them. I mean, I've got a Rustler, a VXL electric Rustler. I haven't touched it in years. Hello, baby doll. How you doing? Glad you come check us out. Tito's is the best vodka. I really like Tito's, and I like Kettle One. Kettle One's the shit, but it's a little more expensive. But the way that they filter it, it's so smooth. But yes, Tito's it's right there, man. It's the shit too. AZ Gun One, great live stream. Appreciate it, brother. Don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. Appreciate you joining. Be sure and hit that like button if you're enjoying what's going on, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. That way you get notified. Hopefully, get notified. YouTube doesn't like to do much notifications, it seems, but. And then Texas Hill Country says, "Thanks, guys. You're welcome, brother. Great channel you got going over there." And then, of course, there's Offna Guy. What's up, brother? Want to welcome everybody to the Nitros Anonymous. This is where we come to talk about our nitro addiction and nitro problems. I'm not the therapist. I'm a patient as well. So anything you guys need to complain about, go right ahead. Just please no bitching back and forth. Keep seeing that on lives. I had it happen a couple on mine a couple times. Let's try not to do that. It seems to push people away. That's not what we're here for. So please, if that's something that you're interested in, go elsewhere. People come out here and just continue starting fights. I will start banning people, blocking them out. So just giving you guys a heads up on that. I would appreciate it if everybody kept it cool, kept it chill. If you just want to watch and enjoy, please do. Big Mike says, it's like a big family in here with full sin in the background. Yeah, he's got a nice little Mugen there. I think he gets a little Chewbacca action going later on. Yeah, Cappuccino RC used to be True Blue, and Nitro RC and Electric 101. So the best Traxxas is the Jado, in my opinion. Yep, and I have a Jado, plus I have enough parts and chassis for about 2 more of them. So I got the one running. I just, man, 2-wheel drive bore me, and I mean it's cool for doing some drag racing and stuff, but I don't have anybody to race against, so. Cappuccino says, God bless everyone in the chat. Yes, very much so. God bless everyone. Thank you very much for being here. A2RC says, LOL addiction. Hi, y'all. I don't know what you're laughing at me for, brother. I know everything we do here is kind of on the funny side, but I do appreciate you, A2RC. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, do so. JP's RC's great shit as well. Often the guy's got some good videos. Texas Hill Country, Cappuccino RC. Just going down the list here, guys. Roy, if you've got a channel going, brother, I've never come across it, so forgive me if I haven't given you any props and promoted your channel. But if you got one going, man, here's the place to tell everybody. Big Mike says, well, I spend all my money on RC cars, and my wife hates it. Yeah, mine's in here. She could probably tell you the same thing. But I try to keep it to a minimum, and I'm blessed with my job, so I have a little bit of extra spending money these days, which is why I get to bring you guys all these fancy, cool toys and stuff to work on and run. Texas Hill's been in hibernation. Yeah, they don't like the cold down there in Texas. Talk about all of us being here to talk about our addiction. Yeah, and I do that so much anymore. I never even think about it making people laugh. But yeah, I mean, this is Nitro's Anonymous, so this is where all the addicts go, you know. And but love it, bring it. Roy says, no, I don't just know Texas Hill Country. Okay, brother. That's cool. Good. Then I'm not missing anything by not calling out your channel. But thank you for your support. Do appreciate it. JP's RC says, my wife says, no more full-size cars, only RC. Oh, that's some funny shit. Well, my wife's got a nice, newer, full-size car, so she's got nothing to complain about. She's obsessed with it, so. Once I got her that, then it's like, okay, you can go spend a little money on some RCs. But no, she's very supportive. I bet you guys are wanting to see this thing opened up and we get an engine in it, aren't you? Yeah, my buddy's supposed to be forking over some cash to put an engine in this, and he's just had a few things going on, and so I think what I'm gonna end up doing is putting an engine in it and a receiver and just taking it out and running it, making sure everything runs good, and then just getting it ready for him pretty much. But he says, take that top off. Easy, JP. Not in front of the children. Bob's RC, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you, brother. What do you think of the old vintage Offna Truggy we got going here? Offna guy, told you I had one of these and was gonna put it in a live, didn't I? I didn't lie to you, brother. I know you didn't say that I was lying, but I know you like everything Offna, especially this old vintage stuff, so. Looks beefy. Hell yeah. Yeah, she's a beefcake for sure. It's parts from two different truggies. Literally had to buy two different ones to get all the parts that we needed. This thing was a rust bucket. I threw away all the screws from one of them because they were just all rusted. I pointed out a minute ago, but all these links were rusted. Some of the hinge pins were bent. But alright, I know some of you guys are getting impatient. You wanna see this beast naked. We want me to get her naked. Hey, we got 14 people in here. We need 2 more likes. Come on, somebody's missing that like button. You want that top to come off, don't you? Yep, there's one. Sweet. One more. What's up, all aspects? How you doing, brother? He said, I'm joking. I know Offna guy. Love Offna stuff. Just finally got a pirate for the collection. Hell yeah. Oh shit, we hit that 14 mark, but now we got a 15th person in here. Come on, one more like. And the top's coming off, I promise. Yay, there we go. Good job, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
There's no way it's bad. Okay? So, I thought I had 3 bad engines when I was running super hot glow plug and 80.
Here, let me give you guys a closer look.
Right?
Oh, hell yeah, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love going on here. What is up, all aspects? How you doing, brother?
You can't run the same glow plug.
I've even got some shorts on this, maybe even a video or 2. I mean, it was a dirty beast, but I took it completely apart, scrubbed everything, replaced a few things.
In the wintertime, it's like -10.
Those are hard to find.
Where I live, I need hot glow plugs in the winter.
Those are hard to find.
Alright, that's why I get the low idle.
Like $35 freaking. He says, man, it still has the plastic deflectors. Nice. Yeah, this was on the second one that we bought. Well, that my buddy bought. The first one didn't have them. But problem with them is you got to have like a short exhaust pipe. I couldn't get a regular. All right, A2, appreciate you. I couldn't get like a regular exhaust pipe on there. I think I have one of the originals. We're gonna check it out here in a little bit. See what we got going. We were trying to find like this color chassis, like the one that the whoever was hacked it up, because these parts, let's see, this was carbon fiber, but these, like this is a mixture between the two buggies, and I don't know if it was a difference of one was an RTR and one was a racer, or a kit. I'm not 100% sure, but. And then these drive shafts here are hard to find, and having some binding issues somewhere. But I mean, it's like see, it's kind of catching. But yeah, the kit is gold. That's what I figured, because it's got the 775 aluminum, and man, you can't find that shit anymore. I found one that was like $120, and I don't even know for sure. Like the picture wasn't very good, so it wasn't something that we wanted to take a risk on. But yeah, I mean, I've been real excited about running this, and then of course, I'm kind of scared I'm gonna break my buddy's shit. Can't do that. But the gold one, all the gold stuff, all the stuff that came from the gold one, this. I can't remember if it was gold or carbon fiber, but this came off of the one that matches this chassis. These were plastic on this chassis, so this is from the gold one. These were blue or black. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I mean, it's a mixture between the two. But man, it's hard to find that stuff. Yo, what's up, Dan Gleave? Appreciate you, brother. How's it going?
When people start to hearsay things, and they start to tell rumors about plugs that you never need to change and stuff. But that's on one individual case. Did
my shim advice work, bro? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it worked, man. I got the last night's live. It's up. You can go watch the rerun. It ran so much better. We got it tuned up, on the live. Got it running real good. I'm gonna pull it apart and change all the diffs, all the fluid, redo them and make sure everything's lined up properly. But yeah, that shim worked. I need to get a couple more and do a little experimenting with it, just make sure. But it seemed pretty tight. I even did a test, with the wheels on the ground, and you could see they were trying to push it. It wasn't just sitting there, front wheels only spinning like it was the day before. So, yep, it seemed like it worked out really well. I do appreciate it. He says, right on. Hell yeah. So I was right. Hell yeah, Dan Gleave was right. Hey man, give credit where credit's due, right? I'll never claim to have gotten something that somebody else helped me out with, so for sure. You gotta get an 8th scale pan car. You'll love it. You talking about like the old gold pan editions, or what specifically are you talking about? You know anything about a Habo Hyper turbo motor? Not really. This came with a AFNA 28 on it, but the block was cracked on it, and no compression left in it. But I haven't really looked into another engine. My buddy was looking at those orange. It's the 28 5-port orange head Alpha engine. They're a decent price. They're like $220. So that's kind of what he was thinking about putting in it. He hadn't had the money lately. He's had other shit going on, and I haven't really haven't been able to grab it and just get it ready for him, let him pay me back. But so I just love to help a fellow nitro junkie. No credit due. No, but all you guys helping out with these tunes, man. The only thing that we got left to get tuned up that I'm having trouble with would be the 28.8 Rex Legend. That thing doesn't want to tune right for nothing. So whoever helps me out with that one will definitely get the credit for it. But Dan Glee says, well, I just scored a brand new Haboa Hyper 30 turbo racing engine for $70, like brand new. Holy shit, man. Sounds like a hell of a deal. Texas Hill Country is responsible for my nitro addiction. 100% started watching him about a year ago. Finally got me some nitro cars. I blame him. You know, and oddly enough, like I ended up getting, like, for a Christmas present, I don't know, it was like $500, I think. This is back in 05? I think it was in 05 or 07. I think it was 05. I can't remember exactly, but and I just started looking through RC cars, and I ended up getting a cheap ass Red Cat. But my first one was a Nitro, and didn't even know that there was videos on it. So and then I just kind of fell into the whole YouTube, kind of like a coma, just stuck watching hours and hours. I'm sure the wife hated that, but like I said, she supports me. She loves that I have a hobby. Keeps me out of trouble, right? So I said stuck a big red in one, and it's fun. Oh, I bet. Dan Gleave says, air leaks? Why it won't hold the tune? Oh, if you're talking about my Rex, that's a possibility. It had an air leak way back in the day in the exhaust. I got that fixed, and it doesn't rev up real high. It just seems like the closer, if I leave it running real rich, it'll stay running. And it drives real sluggish, real shitty. As soon as I start to lean it out a little bit, it won't stay running. I'm not for sure, but I think the bearings, and at least the rear bearings, they're kind of grindy. So I need to change those. Hopefully that helps. I'm just sitting here holding the damn camera, talking away. Let me get you guys back up here. Let's see here. Most likely it's an old engine. You talking about my Rex 28.8? Man, when I got that thing 4 years ago, I broke it in. Barely even got a gallon of fuel through it, and then, like I said, found started like revving up real high. Had an air leak in the exhaust gasket where the exhaust and the manifold joined together. I got that fixed, and it runs better. It just, for whatever reason, man, I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's possibly the bearings. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Bob, but it's definitely not an old engine. So that's a telltale sign of engines don't hold tunes. You got yourself an air leak. I mean, probably, maybe. I don't know where it would be. I'd check the carbs, sealed back plate, bearing, exhaust, manifold, gasket. Yeah, I've been going through everything. My next deal is to check the bearings, but I don't want to do the deal where you heat it up and get them to come out. I'm going to use the tool, so I just need to save up a little bit of money and get that bearing tool. You can also spray some brake cleaner around the motor, and if it revs up, yep, exactly. That's what often a guy was telling me the other day. So definitely gonna try that. But like I said, I want to get the bearings replaced first. I don't want to drop it in there and run it until I do. It's possibly the carb on that RWX motor.
If you're not going with what the charts are saying to do,
Us incorrect? You're trying to say it's incorrect? Rex. Oh yeah, that Rex motor. Us inc. Oh, what? Us incorrect. Sorry, having trouble reading. Texas says, haha, you're awesome, bro. There's a lot of awesome people in here, brother. 24063 is the carb that should be on it. I don't know. It's whatever carb came with it. It is the original. I think it was had to have been 4 years ago, maybe 5 now. I got it in the spring of, what was that? Maybe 2020. I mean, at least 4 years ago. And like I said, I only really got truly maybe a gallon through it. I got through the break-in and then found that Well, I say exhaust. I found the air leak in the exhaust. I have a Rex 21, finicky little bastard. Yeah. Like when I was breaking it in, it seemed to have a great tune. I mean, I got a bunch of videos on it. But once that damn thing broke in, I don't know, it just started acting funny. But so it's looking a little odd here. We got 19 people watching, only 18 likes. Even that number out for me. I got OCD. I got a nitro addiction. I got OCD. I got all kinds of problems here, people. No, I'm mostly normal. Hey, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I think I do have a little bit of OCD though. That was making it kind of rough. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. And guys, when I tell you guys hit that like button, of course you don't have to, but I do appreciate it. So I have a, it's going through my engines. Just one that's already broke in and something that's like an extra. I have an Alpha Dragon 4.
So I had no idea about none of this stuff because I always just ran hot plugs because I would typically run my next.
And I'm thinking about this one because it's just sitting here not doing anything. Texas got to run to Ace Hardware to get a new nylon pull cord for the Baja. See you guys later. All right, bro. Appreciate it. Be safe. Sweet. 20 people, 20 likes. Appreciate it, guys. So, yeah. I need to change out the engine mounts, but hell, that air filter is not going to want to. Definitely going to put a different air filter on it. Let me go see what came with it real quick. I'll be back.
Of course, you could say that you could run the whole same plug out like you did this thing for. Yeah, man, it's good info to know. Because like I said, there's basic parts on this stuff. Like I just show you this.
That turd's kind of nasty looking.
I'll just go on eBay and I'll look up a plug.
I don't think it's.
There can't be a deep running turd on there.
Doesn't seem like it's falling apart though. Maybe the outer is, but I think the inside's still pretty decent. I mean, we're not running it today, so it's not that big a deal. Damn, this thing's got a standard screw in it. There we go. That thing takes there it is, a 3/32. Come on, focus. He says, ew. What's up, white boy? Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Nitro's Anonymous. Where we all have addictions here. A nitro addiction, anyways. Yeah, so the inside don't look bad, but the outside's kind of nasty looking. I have no idea how long this thing's been sitting around either. Let's see. Cappuccina says, I just had 2 sausage and egg McMuffins for breakfast. What? What is 6 AUD? I don't know what that is. You'll have to help me out there, Cappuccino. Is that off in a jamming XRT1 Truggy? You are good, brother. Hell yeah, it is. Here, you want to see with the body? Get on there. There you go. There's the body. $6 Aussie. Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I'm not versed in. I got you. $6 a pop. We get ripped here. Yes, you do. That is crazy. But man, I mean, even here in America, everything's just going crazy stupid. Somebody says, "Oh, there's inflation," and everybody jacks the prices up on everything, so it sucks. White boy says, "I got 2 of them." I think I remember you commenting on the videos that I was doing of this, and you were talking about having them. That sounds familiar, anyways. So I just don't have the original bodies. Well, I got that body that I'm pretty sure is original. And this one here actually feels thicker. I don't know if this is a Proline or what, but it's got a Proline sticker on it, and I could feel it. It's, you know, it's got some thickness to it.
So this is, you can't dispute this. There's nothing to argue about.
$6. What the hell? Trying to cuss too much on here.
Higher nitro percentage, the colder the glow plug.
All right, guys. Here, stare at the eye candy. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go rinse this real quick. Give me a sec.
I'm going to run at 20 to 30%. I've been running a super hot plug, which is exactly the opposite of what this is telling you to do. So there's a trust in it. It's going to find it. I was looking at it yesterday. Okay, so here's the test. Probably one of these different things. Trying to set it up. Alright, on road east, right, on road, cold and flow. Alright, off road, so non-sustained high RPM, you want. So off road, east hot. So on road, east cold. So you need to use different flows for different attributes. It's okay, Rachel. So yeah, definitely, and also, the ambient temperature, okay, where you're at. So these are also other factors. So we're just talking about temperatures forever. I'm trying to figure out why is it blowing so much close. I've been driving on the road, okay, with higher, yeah, with hot weather, with a super hot car. And, I thought you never had to change it. That's very frustrating. I'm just, not even ever. I should be changed. How you doing, King Grayson? Thanks for stopping in, brother. I watch all your videos. Also, you always have to chat and stuff. So, love the content, man. Love the content. I appreciate you guys hanging out. So we're talking glow plugs right now. I'm just trying to explain to everyone that I had hot glow plugs I was running with her. And I was running this on road as an on-road plug. And I was just staying in high RPM for a long period of time. And I kept blowing out plugs. And then I did the same thing with the no varieties over here. Alright, I put super hot glow plugs in there. And I would go up and down the road. And I felt the engine was bad. It was kept blowing glow plugs. And then same thing happened with that restaurant. So yeah, instead of having 3 bad engines, I had I was using the bad engine. So just wanted to share my experience with you guys. What I recently found out. This is just Google, man. I don't even know. This is Google.
That thing was nasty. Had to hit that thing with WD-40 a few times. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, WD-40, but on the filters, when they're all gummy and sticky and nasty, hit them with some WD-40 and it'll clean that grease and gunk right out of it. And then you hit it with the WD-40. Ooh, we got a 23rd person in here. I need a 23rd like. $10 for the big bag of chips. Holy shit, brother. Where are you at again, Bob? Are you up in Canada? I don't remember where you said you were from. Got that red body just in white and blue. Hell yeah. Well, the hobby shop has a new one in the box for sale. What, one of these? A new XRT? Or CRT X1? Jeez. I always get messed up on the name.
A higher percentage, the colder the plus will be, for example. Alright? And then I'll show you a video. Hold on a second.
Oh, hell yeah, you guys just bumped me up to 25. I like it, man. You guys are awesome.
12 years old.
Biden got to go. Biden shouldn't even be there. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't get into politics on here. My bad. See, my other one has a Losi 8T body. Oh, hell yeah, that'd be cool looking. Try living in Canada. Oof. Yeah, well, the bug was talking about $75 a gallon of fuel. That is crazy. I'm paying $42 for the VIP, but I can get the TNR for like $33 at my local hobby store in Kansas City. So, hell of a deal on that. What is up, Lotus 420? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you joining us. Hell yeah. Oh, we've almost got everybody in here.
So, this guy just said that typically the higher the content.
Yeah, you guys know expensive for sure. That is crazy. Lotus says, Carlo, stop changing your name. I can't keep up.
You guys can find this just by.
I changed my name years ago, but I like what it is now, so I probably won't change it anymore. What's going on tonight? So we got the old off and jamming. He says, "There you go, hell yeah, brother."
I don't know, man. There's a lot of hearsay out there.
Let's see.
You can kind of make stuff up.
Manny Guns, what's up, brother? I can't say I remember you seeing your name in here before, brother. Thank you for joining. This is your first time. If not, I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. So what's up, guys? New to Nitro, got a T-Max running. Nice, been checking out your videos for help. Thanks. Hey, not a problem, brother. I may not be much help with the T-Max, but just Nitros in general. I mean, it's all kind of the same principle, you know. But glad I could help. I mean, that's what I'm here for. If I don't know something and can't help, that's what's awesome about these lives. There's always somebody in here that knows something about whatever it is that, you know, that anybody wants to talk about. There's always an expert on the Traxxas, always an expert on the Offnas, buggies, truggies, monster trucks, whatever. There's always some sort of expert on something, and everybody's always willing to help. So, hell yeah. That's what the channel's for. I'm glad it's helping out. And for anybody that wasn't here for the start, we're watching a live as we do a live. I'm sure you guys could hear that in the background, but I figured I'd show you anyways. Love that face, Big Mike. Let's see, still fighting the $40 Fortec. Well, you got a Fortec for $40? Yeah, you pay 70 Aussie dollars for a gallon of nitro. 120 bucks for 10 liters. See, what is it? Liters to gallons. What is it? Is it 4 liters to the gallon, roughly? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I could be way off. New servo, new fuel tank and carb. Won't take fuel. Huh, that sucks. Alright, JP, appreciate you joining in, brother. Hell yeah, Lotus 420 says, we got your T-Max help. Hell yeah, there's always somebody here that can help. Let's see. Y'all, the tips from y'all help from tuning to break-in. Hell yeah. Michael Graham says, what's up, Full Send? What's going on, Full Send? Does that look familiar to you, brother? I think that was yesterday's live, if I'm not for sure, or if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Corey. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your last name, brother. I'll just mess that up. But thank you for joining, man. It's the first time I've seen you in here. Have you been here before? Sorry. Sometimes I forget names, but a couple often fans watching from Winnipeg, Canada. Cheers. Hell yeah, cheers, brother. Appreciate it. Full season. What's up, everybody? How is it going? Let's see. Yep, 4 liters a gallon. That's what I thought. So that's what, 10 liters for $120. So that's a pretty damn good deal. I mean, considering some people are paying $70+ a damn gallon. Big Mike says, "Love the support in here." Oh hell yeah! That's the way we do it. Need to support everybody. My personal experience is I've spent $60 on blow plugs for hot blow plugs and hot weather. All right, we'll let that air filter dry out a little bit before we try putting it on there. Hell yeah, brothers. 27 likes. I like it, man. Appreciate it, everybody. He says, yes, it does. Nitro addiction, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, a couple times I've done these lives, watching a live, and then I'll hear them call my name on the live, and it's like, holy shit, that was weird. That was yesterday's stream. Today was rainy, unfortunately. Yeah, damn rain. It's actually nice here today. I should probably be out running, but had a few issues to take care of, and figured we'd put this bad boy on TV. One of these days, we're going to get this thing fired up. Hopefully here soon. Oh, hell yeah, guys. Hell, we only need 2 more likes, and we're going to hit that 30 mark. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Starting to fire that nitro up. I had to turn it down a little bit. Brother has 2 X1 CRs restored to the max showroom condition. Thing is a beauty. This isn't showroom condition, but I mean, for as hard as it is to find parts, this is 2 different buggies. It's got gold parts off of the kit, which I just found out a little bit ago. Who said it was a kit? Was it JP? I'm sorry, guys, if I give the credit to the wrong person, but yeah, the gold would be from the kit, and then this greenish color would be from the RTR, so it's a little bit of a mixture. Hell, we can damn near get both in view. There we go. How about that? All right. Sorry, full soon. We're gonna get back over here to the task at hand. Alright, so we're just trying to get the motor mounts off of this Dragon 4 Beauty here. So we can set it in there and try and start the process of mounting this engine. This will just be a kind of a loaner just to get the buggy or the truggy running. He wants to put a 28 in it, which, I mean, that thing's light. I don't think it needs a 28, but it's his shit, so I'll let him do what he wants with it. What kind of engine you gonna put in there? Oh, let me turn it over. It's going to be the Dragon. So I know you've seen the videos back in the month or so ago, the twins. This is one of them. Old Dragon 4. So I'm missing a radio tray cover for what, for both of yours? Everything needs a 20. Yes. Michael Graham says nice. Yeah, I really like these dragons. Yeah, so I got twin dragons and I got triplet R5Rs. I need to get some of the ball in so I can do these from an angle. Oh, damn commercials. I was like, where are them sirens coming from? It was a commercial. Yeah, for both my truggies. I think both of these, because we bought two separate ones and I had to build one out of the two, and I think they both come with them. All right, JP, appreciate you joining in, brother. Have a good night. Cappuccino says, I've got Nova Rossi. Full Sense says, very nice, brother. Hell yeah. Thank you. Yep, take it easy, JP. Over here throwing, I don't know if you call this a screwdriver or a wrench. Allen driver, I don't know. I threw it on the ground. Yeah, it's like I don't want to take off the damn cooling head to mess with these screws. Oh, that's messed up. Ah, okay. Yeah, so the way that I got these set in here, they're spread all the way out, and it wouldn't let the engine sit on it, so I thought for a minute I had something wrong. RC Addict, what's up, brother? Appreciate it. Were you in here when I had the blue body on it? Of course, his Hope Hybrid watches this and gets excited enough to start his jam, and he bought. It looks nice too. He pops in every once in a while. I don't know if anybody knows knows how to contact him. You can let him know. Michael Graham, what are you saying oops about? Does that mean dropping the screwdriver? Is that what the oops was? Justin says, I just got my RC in the mail for eBay. Hell yeah. Let's see. And so clean, can eat off the chassis, not even a single scratch on it. Well, I know you're not talking about this because this has some scratches. You must be talking about the one you got coming in. Let's see. Got my 3mm spinner on there. I think that's going to line up rather nice. Let's see here. Gonna pin up an 8th scale pan car. Body iridescent pink gold. That sounds interesting. Cappuccino. Guess I should go ahead and Loctite it. Gotta make sure you get these screws started straight. Let's see. Yes, Michael Cram, we're trying to get these nitros ready, that weekend pops up on us awful quick, brother. Better get started sooner than later.
Hope you guys are enjoying the content. We're trying to do half throttle passes and then we're trying to go right This is the one engine that I had recently that I didn't go crazy on. I was trying to start it up.
Guess I should have took the motor mounts completely off to do this, but felt like this would be just as easy. You guys probably can't really see down in there, but come on, let go.
One of the best pumps ever made out there, man. You know, it's funny, I was trying to look for something yesterday, man. That makes that pump. Back there.
Hell yeah, you guys are cranking that like button up. Shit, one more, we'll hit that 30 mark. If anybody in here missed it, sure would appreciate it.
Sorry to get a little faster, probably couldn't get closer to the end of the tank. Really not hammering it though, you know. I think handle's super nice though. Let's take makes my lotion look like a joke. No? Let's be honest, it makes my lotion look like a joke.
Come on, get low. I didn't put the wrong screw in one of those. No. Alright. All the screws kind of look alike, but definitely a little bit different. Let's see, what do we got going in the comments? Full senses, I love me some break-ins, Bob's RC. Oh yeah. Even though they're boring, just something about it. You know, that first start, you get it to fire up, you're like, yep, I did it. So I'm just going to sit back on the bell a little bit further, but there's not so much play that it's gonna hit that the back side of the bell, so we should be good with that. Brothers Jammin's engine. One has a OS V-Spec BZB 21. Other has an Axle 32. Hell yeah, man. Those are both good engines. Big Mike says breaking in a new motor this weekend. Can't wait. Yeah, I won't be breaking anything in this weekend, but I'll be at home with the family, and I'm gonna have all the goodness with me. So hopefully we'll get to do a couple lives this weekend, running some good nitros. VZB, sorry. Hey, not a problem. Oops. See if we can't get this. See if we can't get this mesh. Yeah, this chassis, it's got some wear on it, but it's not bad. I mean, it's straight. It doesn't have any big holes cut in it like the other ones, so. Michael Graham says, good coffee, good friends, and the sound of nitro is how I like to start my weekend. Oh, hell yeah, brother. And we need every one of those that you just named off. Come on, move. It's like if you want it to move a centimeter, it won't do it.
I don't know about the end. I don't agree with that part.
Oh yeah, I think that's a good mesh right there. Can you guys hear that tick? Very teeny tiny tick. Remember, it's better to be a little tighter than a little looser. As long as you got a little bit of play in there and it spins freely, your gears will be fine. But you get too much tick, meaning they're too far apart, you will definitely start chipping out gears and stuff. So very important, get that mesh set right. I hear a lot of people talking about using the paper method. I tried it. I don't know. I feel like I can get it set better doing it this way, but I don't know. To each their own. And these are some of the biggest engine mount screws I have seen in an RC to date. I think these threads are 5 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I mean, that's a big ass thread right there. Let's see, what are we missing here? Oh man, I'm missing some shit here. Pops Rossi says, yes sir, don't forget a fat doobie. Yeah, back in the day. Let's see here. Hey Wyatt, what is up, brother? I caught your live right at the end, and I was gonna play your live, while I was doing my live, but then it said it was private. It wouldn't let me in. Except the LST needs a new gas tank spring. Turns out it was running with the lid open. No wonder why it was lean. Often a guy says, often strong, still driving. If talking about this, I don't know. I haven't got to drive it yet. Hopefully. Dark magic of the perfect gear mesh. Oh yeah. Lily says, hi daddy. Hi daddy's hands. Oh yeah. Hands are on TV. Hell yeah. Full sense, I don't like that paper crap. I never could get it to work. Katie, what's going on? Welcome back. Bob's RC says, neither do I. Man, that's cool. I thought I was the only one that was too hard-headed to use the paper mesh, but I never could get it set right with it. I feel like I get more finely tuned doing it this way. Hell yeah, Michael Graham says hello to the wifey. All aspects, what's up, brother? Hell yeah. Offna gang's in the house. Yep, today it is the Offna gang. Hugh Robinson, what's up, brother? Paper comes in different thicknesses. Yep, that is true, Bob. Even when they seem the same, they are a little bit different. Hell yeah, you guys got me up to 30 likes. I appreciate that. I need 10 more subs. And hopefully then YouTube will approve my monetization. sitting at 990. It's like anything else. You get right there at the end real close, and it seems to take forever. You know, I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's that 1,000 mark, so it seems to be taking forever. Hell yeah, we just got 2 more likes, man. You guys are awesome. Exactly, full send. I found out I was doing that. I was either pushing too hard or not hard enough, and paper come out all accordion, but still didn't have the damn mesh that I needed. Bob's RC says I need 7 more to hit 200. Everybody, go give Bob's RC a subscription. Let's get him up there. I don't think I've ever come across your channel, Bob. I'm gonna have to though. I will definitely come find it and hit that subscribe button for sure. 1986 guy, what's up, brother? Nope, this is not the Losi. I think I got all the screws zip tied. This, my friend, is a vintage Offna CRT X1. I bet Mama's got the volume turned down. Everybody's saying hi to her and she don't even know it. Mama, if you're listening, be sure and tell everybody hi. Hello, Yvette. How you doing? Glad you could join us. Katie says, Mrs. Nitro Addiction in the house. Yeah, if she's not answering, she must not be, she must have the volume turned down. Okay, that took a long time, but I'm back. Hell yeah, A2RC. Appreciate you, brother. Anybody that hasn't checked out A2's page or channel, be sure and go check him out. Give him a subscribe. Along with all aspects. Man, there's so many channels on here. Full Send. Half you guys, I don't know if you're just here hanging out in the chats or if you got channels. If you got channels and I don't mention you, I apologize. Man, it's going to take 20 minutes to say hi to everyone. I know, man. These lives are growing. I appreciate everybody coming in, but yeah, I'm the same way, and I'm actually speaking instead of typing, but I get exactly what you're saying, Hugh. Hugh says, I finally hit 225. Everybody be sure and give old Hugh Robinson a subscribe as well. Cappuccino RC, be sure and give him a subscribe. See, Mama, there's another one saying hi to you. Hugh says, hello, Mrs. Nitro John. Oh, that's funny shit. Yvette says, hi, Mama Nitro. Yeah, that's what I call her. She calls me Daddy. I call her Mama. Hey, Michael, I'm busy. Will you go give Bob's RC a subscribe for me, too? Appreciate it, brother. Offna guy says, a beast of an Offna. Hell yeah. There are a lot of us with channels. Man, there are a lot of people here with channels. And if I miss anybody's name, I apologize. Yvette says, my channel is with hubby Grandma Vic. All Aspects says, I'm subscribed to everyone in the chat, I believe. Everybody needs to go subscribe to All Aspects as well. He's got some killer savages over there. A2RC says, there's a lot of great Nitro content creators on YouTube. Hell yeah, there is. Hobby Shop didn't have any chargers for the hump pack till later in the week. I just need fuel and I can fire the engine at least. Maybe you have to drive to the next town, you know. Sometimes it's worth driving to the next town for some RCs. You know, being that I travel, I was up in New York and I had to travel. I think it was, what was it? hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours to get from. That's been years back, so I could be a little off. But to get from, I think we were in Hershey, not Hershey. Oh, damn it, something township in Pennsylvania. I mean, it's close to Philadelphia, but then we drove all the way up to not Scranton. It might have been Scranton. Yeah, Scranton. Drove up there to the hobby shop. I've made a few drives to go to a hobby shop as I travel around. Had to switch from hump pack to the 3S high volt servos. Were too jittery with a hump pack. Yeah, everything I run is, unless I'm like waiting to get the next piece, but everything I run is high voltage servos and lipos. I like the speed and the torque. Let's see, gonna have to upgrade the high voltage, but I just want her up for now. Yeah, man. As soon as you hear that thing fire up, you're gonna be like, damn. Now I need to drive it. Man, I almost feel like that's too much tick. I guess it's not too bad. All right. I'm sure you guys are wondering what pipe I'm going to put on it. I got to find a pipe I either got to find a pipe that'll fit with this guard, or I got to take the guard off. So, A2RC, can't even talk. Addiction, man, now the chat's scrolling through here. Dixon, where are you at on the build? All back together. So on which build? There's a couple of them I got going on. If you're talking with this, I don't have much left to do on this. If you're talking with the MGT, I got the front end and all the center, the chassis, all that stuff has been cleaned, ready to be put back together. I still need to do the rear end and clean up the diffs. So you just have to let me know exactly which build you're talking about, brother. I remember need room for thermal expansion. Oh yeah, on the bell. Yeah. I mean we're pretty good on that. I've broken out teeth before being too loose, so it always makes me a little nervous. Yes, Lotus 420 has really good stuff too. Good point in all aspects. Mach 26 with the old 53 pipe sounds so good. It has that deep scream. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever ran the Mach 26 or the 053 pipes. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Bob says I got the 053. I wish I had the 083 also. There's a lot of these pipe numbers that I don't know. I was in RTR stuff for so long, and they don't really have different pipes, Hayward says, I just swapped the LST tank spring O-ring and high-speed O-ring. Gonna fire it up now. Hell yeah, brother. Good luck. Hope it works out. So here, you're gonna put RCs on that channel, or are you gonna make another channel, one for RCs and one for your LS3? Yeah, Hugh, I think me and you both jumped into Haywire's live at the same time right there at the end. That's a Mugen MBX5. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a couple of pipes. And yeah, these are all basically used pipes, so nothing fancy here. So you OFNA people, man, that thing's dented all to shit. Tell me, is this the original for that truggy? It came with it, but I don't know anything about it. And then that there, that might cause a leak. It primed on one pull, looking good. Hell yeah, Haywire. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this worth trying, or should we look at something else? Holy crap. Well, that ain't gonna work with this one. I don't know if this is for a 28, which, man, I didn't think there was that much difference between a 21 and a 28, but that is huge. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway right there. So that header is not going to work with that engine for sure. Let's see. I told Haywire to blow his pipe, it would cool faster. I've had a lot of blisters on my fingertips. So I don't even know where I got this one at, but this is the OS 2050. I think this one's gonna fit. I just gotta move. I'm gonna move the wire back a little bit. Sorry, I got a hair hanging off of me. Okay, so this is one of those where you gotta, I think you gotta get this set before. Where'd it go? There you go. Oh, hell yeah. So that one fits. Yes, Hugh, that is a T2050, and no, I don't know anything about it. The header looks like it, what, stock? So, how big was that damn exhaust port on the original engine? That is ridiculous. I mean, it's way bigger than all the rest of the pipes that I have. Don't know what that means, but that's what I saw. The T2050? Yep. I'm just going to tell the counter person, hey, it needs to be deep. You can clean those tune pipes with metal polish. A tip I got from Hybrid actually works. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got a few of them that need a good polish. You want that Flowmaster sound? Awesome, Haywire. I'm glad you got it fixed, brother. Bob says, I want an Extreme RC in bleed. The things are cool, but man, they are freaking loud. At one point, I was looking through them, trying to see if, looking into getting them, but I never did. But anyways, so I didn't think we were going to have the clearance here, but we do. I just need to get it all tightened down. Of course, I need to get some springs on here. I don't even know what this came off of. I'm trying to think which, I don't know if it came with one of my recent pipes or if I've had that. I'm not for sure. I'm OCD after every run. I have to remove the fuel tank, clean it out, pull engine, clean an oil, go through buggy or chuggy, clean and inspect. I should more than what I do. I don't really do it right after. I usually don't have time. But I mean, you guys see me tear down a lot of engines and stuff. Like, I usually do go through it at some point. Good thing is that wire's so tight in there, it doesn't just flop around. It actually is staying put. I guess before I put all that on there, I need to locate some of the little springs for this. I think I got some right here. Let's see. It's also, I have a lot of pride of ownership. I work hard to have what I have, so I like to take care of it. Yeah, that's why I like cleaning my RCs up real nice and try to take pretty good care of my engines. I try to wipe the oil off, especially off the exhaust, so it doesn't just cake on there. But I don't always keep up with it as much as I should. Hugh says OCD has me. Yeah, I'm pretty OCD about stuff. But I'm also the type so I get OCD about it and then I can't get all the crap off of the pipe. I don't want to sit there and look at it, and I'll keep digging at it and scratch it up, so I have to walk away and then just fight off the OCD. Full sense says I feel the need to fully send every engine I have and bounce it off the lean bog. Yeah, we heard you, brother. I mean, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't, right? Can't get nothing done. That's right, Hugh. I'm that way at work. It's hard for me to get a lot accomplished at work sometimes because I get stuck trying to make it perfect. He said I do it every time. I'm like I'm gonna take it easy on this one. Nope. Cappuccino has OCD and generalized anxiety disorder. I get anxiety when confrontation or going into certain situations, but I've learned to kind of control it. Bob says the name says it all, full sin. OCD is one cool dude. No, it's not. OCD sucks. Katie says, hey, Nitro Addiction, what was your first RC? Of course, I had the cheap little Walmart trash when I was a kid. But the best I ever had was like the one where it had a cord attached to it. It'd drive forward, and then if you wanted to turn, you had to put it in reverse, and it would turn in reverse. Hated that shit. My first hobby grade RC was a Red Cat Tornado, 1/10 scale Nitro. Came with the VX18 on it. Hardy boy, what's up, brother? Welcome to the Nitros Anonymous. He said bouncing it off the rev limiter. Hugh, that's some funny shit. Fulson says exactly Nitro Addiction. Hell yeah. Fuel cell looks small. Talking about that? That's an original. I mean, I just bought it, but I don't know if I had a video on it or not. I might have put it in a video, but I opened the package myself. Had the same part number out of the book and everything. Oh wait, that's when it throws a rod. No rev limiter. Harris says, I'm thinking it's my tank primer. I'm gonna put it under some water and find the leak. Hell yeah. I've never had tank primers. Except for my MGT, it came with a tank primer, that squeezy bolt thing, and I took it out because it was leaking, so I don't usually use them. Hugh says I hated the cord. Bob says the Nitro Addiction, yes, I had the same one, only turn left and reverse. Yeah, I hated them things as a kid, but of course, when I bought it, I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on it, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to go too expensive. Not for sure if I actually am going to want it. So I ended up getting that Red Cat. I can't remember. This was back in like 05? No, 07 maybe? I don't remember exactly. I think it was 07 when I bought it. And it was like if it wasn't like 260, it might have been like 340. I don't remember what they were back then, but it was fun to get started with. But now I really truly try to only mess with like the higher end model stuff if I can find a good one used and the right price, or save up some money and get a new one. But I mean, I don't get that $500 and $600 OS shit. Can't afford that. And I really love the race buggies, the kits that people build, and then I'd buy them and clean them up, and I mean, they drive them pretty hard, but it's a lot cheaper and easier to buy one that's fully assembled with almost everything for a couple, maybe even $300, and then replace a few parts, put some electronics and an engine in it, which don't come with it originally anyways. I mean, hell, you save sometimes $500 doing that. It's better, but it still runs bad with low fuel. Yeah, hey, Wire, tanks are tricky. Anytime I start having troubles with one, as long as I can find them, I'll just get a new one and swap it out. I hate messing with them. Said it didn't work. It is just a liability. It doesn't work. It's just a liability. What are we talking about here? Cappuccino says I had a Metro Jet Hopper that was my first RC toy grade. Hell yeah. I've seen some videos on some of those older ones. I never had any of the good stuff when I was younger, though. I was probably like 26, 27 when I got my first real hobby grade, which was that Red Cat. I don't know how real you would call that. It, Hardy Boy, if I didn't already say hi, hello, brother. Welcome to the live. I think I did and just kind of forgot. I don't know. Going through a lot of conversations in here. Hey, I hope you guys aren't sitting there waiting on me to work on this damn thing. I'm having a lot of fun going through these comments. So I'm getting the itch, guys. The itch to buy another Nitro. I want a Serpent SRX 8 GT. Hell yeah, those are nice cars. I wouldn't mind having one. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if it's a GT or a buggy. I mean, a badass Nitro is a badass Nitro. Hell yeah, guys. You guys got me up to 37 likes. Appreciate it, man. We're almost to 40. Let's go. He said the no lift shift. He says I was thinking about a Serpent as well. You got to build a new kit, man. I want to build a new kit, so it's so hard for me to come up with $600, $700, $800 at at a given moment to buy just to buy a kit, an RC. I really want to. Hopefully, maybe when YouTube lets me get monetized, which 10 more subscribers and we're there, people. Then any money that I make, whether it's donations, it's YouTube, whatever, anything I make off these YouTube videos, I'm gonna pump right back into the RCs. So once that money starts flowing, which I mean it may never, hopefully it does, but I will buy a kit. Don't know which one, maybe we'll put it to a vote and let everybody decide, but that's always kind of been a thought and a dream, make enough money off of YouTube to supply my RC Nitro addiction, kind of like the drug dealers, they make enough supply, sell it, and they have enough for their own addiction. This is my drug of choice at the moment, so it'd be nice if it would actually pay for itself, but eventually, hopefully, we'll get some monetization from old YouTube, and even if they give me, $10 a week, I'll save it up and eventually get me a kit, I guess. 1986 guy says, fired up. I can't, brother. I'm in an apartment here and definitely not going outside to fire it up. And I can't tonight. I'm sorry. But I'm going to get this ready for a live. I don't know if it'll be this weekend. I've already got some other RCs planned for this weekend. Maybe next Monday or Tuesday. If everything works out right with getting this engine in, getting a receiver in it. I'm going to do it in a live, I promise. Look for that, like I said, Monday or Tuesday. He says, I'm thinking used. I'd rather upgrade it my way. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, if somebody beat the shit out of it and tore it up, then you're buying their trash. So it's always something that you got to be careful about whenever you're buying these. Fool, since that's the way to do it, brother. It will happen. Just keep at it. Hey, I appreciate it, Bob. I'm hoping, I know I'm not going to get, rich off YouTube. I mean, those people that make all that money off YouTube, they got millions and millions of followers, and there ain't enough people in the world that play with RCs for all that. But, a few bucks here and there just to pay for my RC addiction, that'd be the shit. He said, I want my MTV. Cappuccino, you're funny shit, bro. Just keep going, addiction. Thank you, Full Sin. Appreciate it, man. We're gonna get there, but let's see. I want my MTV. It's less than you think, brother, but better than nothing. What? Not sure what you're talking about on that. Full Send. Also flew with Tyler Perry. Ramy RC builds his planes from scratch. Who are we talking about? Is that B2? Oh, that Cletus flew with the 120mm jet engine. Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah, I was looking at those at the hobby store the other day. They've actually got like a, instead of like a prop, it's like a fan blade inside of like a housing that sits inside to mimic the turbine. I know it's not turbine, but you know what I mean, just to kind of mimic it. And it was pretty neat looking at it. I was wondering how they did it, so. What are we talking about here? Yeah, he also flew. I already read that. That's true, brother. If a couple of screws, it's all that is good. You lost big time. What? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Hugh. So you said, 1986 guy says, I run nitro in my house. Smells nice too. Man, being outside or even in like an indoor track running nitro, man, that shit kind of makes me sick. I don't know how in the hell you do that in the house. That's good to know. He says even with 3,000 subs, I get about 8 cents for a 3-hour vertical live from ads. Oh shit. It's gonna build another hangar. You guys are talking about planes. Planes are alright, but I got astigmatism, so the light in the sky hurts my eyes. Even on like if it's a an overcast day, it's hard for me to look up into the sky. I don't enjoy it, so I wouldn't mind doing a plane, but I really like those helicopters, and I don't mean a quadcopter. I mean an actual helicopter. Some things are pretty sweet. He said about 2 cents for a regular horizontal live for me from ads. Just to give you an idea, I do vertical to get more people. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about doing the vertical. I don't know. And no offense, but I kind of hate when videos are in vertical because I want to fill up the screen, you know? It's like if you're holding your phone up right, it's fine, but I don't know. Yeah, Hardy Boy says, my wife would smack me if I fire up a nitro in the house. He said, muscle him for more. If you buy used, like he said, and it's garbage, and all that's left is a few screws, you lost. Oh, yeah, totally. I have a used darkening glasses cause the light hurts my eyes. Oh, I have to use dark. Yeah, and I have sunglasses, but then you can't see anything, you know. And I have glasses that tint as well. The whatever you call it. The damn it. Why can't I think of the damn word? You know, when your glasses like tint from being out in the sun. Shit, I can't remember it. But anyways, Hardy Boy says I might like it though. Transitions, thank you. I don't know what it is with me trying to find words. Oh, you're saying transitions is the work? Hell, I don't know. But yeah, transition lenses is what I was trying to think of. 8 cents versus $2. Just enjoy the hobby and people will come. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, eventually, hopefully it all works out. And yeah, like I said, the main thing is eventually it'd be nice if the hobby paid for itself. So come on, YouTube, quit being stingy. I actually thought that gasket was going to look a lot worse than that. I think we should go ahead and replace it. Actually, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe clean it up a little, put a little oil on it, and I mean, it's still nice. There's no cracks in it, not dry rotted, no tears. So I got the D variant Rona. I have a hard time retrieving words. It's proven nowadays. Huh. Just give you an idea what everyone fight over. We're gonna fight over 2 cents. Nope, not gonna fight over nothing. Everybody keep that fighting shit to themselves. Just here to have fun. And to tell YouTube to pay me. But no, again, man, it's just it's a hobby. So if it happens, great. If not, I mean, I've been doing this. I think 2012 is how far back my analytics go. So what's that? 12 years. I've got more subscribers in the past 3 months since I came back than I did the whole time before. So I appreciate everybody, and I don't know. We'll just keep trying to grow the channel as much as possible and hope for the best. Off the guy, I don't. I don't watch vertical mode much at all. For sure, it sucks balls. Yes, it does, brother. Oh, sorry for the ladies in here. Shouldn't have read that out loud. But yeah, I didn't even like it going over like to TikTok. It took me a minute to get used to it over on TikTok, which I don't really mess with TikTok too much anymore. But every once in a while, I'll just check it out, see what people are doing. But I mean, hell, then if you want to stream it to the TV, it doesn't, it doesn't fill up the screen. All right, so we put a little bit of just some after run oil on it, just to give it a little bit of a lubrication. So this will slide on nice and easy and hopefully get a good seal. Yeah, I think I got it in the right position. But, I mean, as long as you guys are liking the videos and hitting that like button, it makes me feel like I'm, helping the people out, giving them something entertaining. So it's always nice to know that people are enjoying what we're putting out here. Little springs are pain in the ass. I wonder if these are even the right springs for this.
Use Kayak's filter to find hotels that have the free stuff you want. Download the Kayak app now.
Hell, full send. The commercials keep popping up while I'm trying to enjoy the sound of you burning nitro over there. So they should be paying you more than 8 cents. Little bastards. Keep interrupting the video. And they don't want to give you anything. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, there's only like a dribble left in this thing. This was the first deal that I bought back in 07. You believe that? Was that 17 years old? But, I mean, I only had a couple of nitros through most of the years, so I didn't have a lot to use it on. Oh, hell yeah. What do you guys think about that? Oops. Old dragon looks good in there. See if I can get a... Alright, camera may bounce around a little bit. I'm gonna... Oh, sorry. Raising it up. There we go. It's pretty sweet looking. Man, I wish I had a package of new springs. Got the exhaust spring on there now. Alright. Okay, well, I'm not going to mess with doing the receiver today because I'm going to be using it this weekend. I'll have to swap one of them out, but we're sure we'll get the rest of this ready. What you guys got going on in here? Let's see, anyone got an idea for paint colors for my 8th scale paint? Man, I've been trying to come up with my own paint scheme, and it's funny you mentioned that. I want to show you something. This little beauty here showed up the other day. I don't remember which day, but here, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get you guys way up above the action here. Still got the full send live going on over here. I was thinking about, maybe purchasing some paint here at some point. 'Cause I got a few different projects going. Oh shit. This is what they call the S15 by J Concepts. Got the window masking and yada yada. pretty sure this is the same body that I already have on the Mugen. Oh, really? Why would I do that? I hate that. I like using these bags to keep these shells in. And they've got it sealed. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with some color schemes. And I don't have a whole lot of artistic, whatever you want to call it. So when it comes to like the different designs, I use the stencil. I'm pretty sure that this is the same body that we already have on the Mugen. So the Mugen that I have didn't come with this nose piece. So you can see here where there's a cutout. So this goes up in the front on the nose of it. But yeah, I need a color scheme for this and some sort of design. So that's a upcoming project. Yeah, and then just comes with the window masking. All right, bring you guys back down to earth here. Got this tripod jacked way up there. So yeah, this fuel tank, fresh out of the package, has never seen a drop of fuel. I did test the servos when I was cleaning it up. I don't know if you can see that. It's a Habaco something. And then I have no idea what that is. But they worked. I don't think they're high voltage. Oh, them servos probably been in there forever. But really, after I get this air filter on, the only thing that this needs to run is a receiver. And then of course wheels. And I don't have any good stock wheels for it. I'm gonna run probably like some actual truggy wheels. Probably, something like that. But we'll get it all put together here and show you the final result. Just trying to blow the water out of that. That thing still feels kind of gummy. I don't know what that is, but it wouldn't come off of there. Feels dry. I mean, it could probably use a new filter, but I like it blow through it. I plug up the end and blow through it just fine, so it's not like it's gonna be plugged up, and it's not brittle by any means. So we should be fine with this piece. Running some cheap old Traxxas air filter oil. He says, I want to run my nitros so bad. I wish I didn't burn that new gallon 30% up a year ago. I could fire up. I'm probably way behind on the. How long ago was that? Holy shit, that was 20 minutes ago. Time changes, people change. Wasn't on YouTube a little over a year ago. I'm glad I found you guys. We're glad you found us too, bro. If money was the motive, I'd be doing the most profitable thing. I just love the hobby, even with no more. Yes, exactly. Bob's RC says, I don't trust TikTok. Yeah, me neither. I heard TikTok's getting banned. Yeah, they're always talking about it. They've been talking about that for 4 years. Well, the new gallon was 12-ish years old. Yeah, you don't want to try to run that. Oh, let's see. No nitro stuff on there. On where? I'm sure we talk about 1986. It says no nitro stuff on there. Always about money. Yeah, when you don't think about it, it comes. Yeah, I mean, true. Like I said, the camaraderie is why we shop here. Well, I'm glad you guys do. Glad there's great camaraderie here. I've met a lot of cool people in the short period of time I've been doing these lives. I mean, over the years doing videos, there's not a whole lot of interaction. You get some people that comment here and there, but like with these lives, people come back over and over again, and you get to know them better. So it is cool. Let's see. Hayward says, I'm done stressing about the LST. I'm leaving it as is and saving it for another day. The tune on it is perfect. It just doesn't like to prime. Very weird. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Like anytime it comes to fuel lines and tanks and whatever, you get those leaks in there. It sucks. It's hard to find them sometimes and hard to get them to run properly. See, listen, I just got to work. Couldn't chat or voice text. Sucks. What's up? What's up, off the guy? See, gotta be a bad seal. Check your O-rings. Mike sticking out the old money tongue. I like it. Feed me. Let's see. Oh, often the guy's catching up on everybody now, saying hi. Cappuccino says, any ideas? Come on, man. What color you guys like? I like all the colors I've got on my buggies. Here, I'll tell you what. Hey, let's see if anybody else is throwing out any ideas before I go over here on a subject that's already passed. So I painted my MP10 a light blue. Hell yeah. I like fully sending my engines to an early grade. Probably went through $30 in glow plugs during the stream. Holy shit. That is crazy. Forget the air filter. Oh, I know. I'm going to put it on. Cappuccino's asking about color schemes. We're going to go over here and look. Spent more than I collect. Not like your friend. What? I spend more than I collect. Not like your friends. I don't know, but if you guys are starting to bicker back and forth, please don't do it on here. No bickering on my channel, please. Last time Both times people were bickering on here. People left the live and kind of sucked the life out of it. So let's not do that. Pay attention, enjoy my stuff the way I want to. Let's see. Often a guy says, "Sweet Nitro Addiction." I mean, I'm way behind on comments. I'm assuming that was about the body. Alex, what's up, brother? Hell yeah. Got the old Ofna CRT X1 out. In here doesn't pink gold. Thursday, gonna do your first live. Is that next Thursday? Runner, probably be a bumbling fool, but I will try. It's all good, brother. I was a bumbling fool first. Hell, up till now, still a bumbling fool. What truck's in that engine? That would be the Alpha Dragon 4. Yeah, I got twin dragons. That just sounds so cool. All right, here you go. Still want to call you True Blue. So there's my light blue body. There's a green, white, and black. Just giving you some ideas here. Man, this is one of my favorites. I love the way that thing looks. And I can't take credit for any of these. I painted none of them. And then, of course, everybody's seen the old Joker body here. Why so serious, guys? Ugh. Now this one, this is my baby. I did paint this. I know I've showed it on here a few times. I think most people in here have seen it. But just in case, those orange flames were a decal that I had on there. And then the yellow and blue kind of mixed to make green. Because I didn't tape it off, I just kind of faded it. So these little wings here, they're separate pieces. And I painted it this bright ass orange. And then after I backed it in the white, I hit it with the blue. And then that way they blend in so you're not seeing some weird ass color from afar. You know, or whenever you're looking at it at a certain angle. Let me get the screws back in here. And then, oh, I forgot to show you this side. So it come with these mud guards. So I backed them with white, and then I hit them with black so they don't stand out on the backside. Don't mind the hair. Yep, so that's probably my the best paint job I've ever done. In my opinion, anyways. And over here, so it's just another it's a techno body. I need to get some window masking for it. This one came with my first techno buggy, and in that same deal came with this. So I didn't do either one of those. This is my first techno truggy body. This is the original body shelf for that truggy we were just looking at with the good paint job. I mean, this one was okay. Now that I look at it, it's like, eh. But I showed it to one of my buddies at work, and he's like, hey, it looks like Oreo cookie. And then when I bought that truggy, this is what came on it. And then that was my first Savage. I bought that Savage brand new. This is the original shell. Those slots are from the where's it at? Roll cage. But yeah, so that's the only new Savage that I ever bought. But yeah, at some point I've got that body and I got those two bodies that I need to paint. But I need to come up with a color scheme. So, anyways, back to this beast. Let's see here. me get back to the right spot here.
It worked out. Or it did work out. But I'm sure it will work out. I try to research this stuff before I get information on it. I'm trying to make sure everything I say is a scientific fact. Not just
Hardy Boy says, sweet. Hell yeah, thank you. Went to the track on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Saturday raced. I ran a new glow plug each day. Saved a lot of headaches. I ran a OS 8 turbo on my Mach 26. It did well. Hell yeah, brother. Bob says, I did toe lives. I'm thinking he means two, but he got the W and the O backwards. Between you and Afna, man, I have a hell of a time trying to read these comments. Afna guy's over there, instead of saying sweet, he said, what did he say? A wheat. He had an A instead of an S. That was tough. Let's see, it was a live kit build. Milan 470L 3D heli. Oh, hell yeah. I'd like to get a helicopter at some point. Nice, bud. Alex says, nice, bud. Lovely buggy. When you got offline, sweet. Lovely engine. Appreciate it. Probably do more. Thing looks good. Not sure which one you're talking about, Full Send, but yep, I think they all look pretty damn badass. He says the same thing. Damn, that is a badass body. Big Mike says, nice. Yeah, I got a video from probably like 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago at this point. I did I think it was a C10 Chevy body, and it was like bright green. I did it two-tone, so the top of it's white, and like a bright, not neon green, but it's a bright green, and then they actually have paint that's chrome. Man, it turned out sweet. I still got it. I only drove it a couple times, and it's just been sitting on the shelf. Hugh says, I like that truck body as well. They look really cool. The truck as in the Savage. I think I only got the 2 trucks here. All the rest of them are truggies and buggies. Let's see, great collection. Got 9 now. Let's see. This isn't mine, but I got the XL and the regular Savage. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 of my Nitro sitting here, and I got a Jado at home. Let's see. I like those mud guards. Thanks, Hugh. Appreciate it. I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and the yellow kind of blended in, or matched the wing and the front end, and I didn't like the way it looked in the back with backing it white, so I hit it with that black, and it just made it blend in. So I thought it was pretty cool. Thanks, Hardy Boy. Hardy Boy says nice rig. Often says nice butt. It looks like a monkey's butt. Really? And then he says driving that day. I don't know what you're talking about, Ofna. I think my monkey's ass looks pretty good. Hayward says I'm crazy. I'm tearing apart the engine and carbon, swapping the O-rings. Said earlier, I'm done with the LST. Couldn't help myself. Hey, brother, the addiction is real. I say that shit all the time, man. I mean, seriously, the addiction is real. I'll be done with something, not want to work on it anymore, and then all of a sudden I'll just get a wild hair and get right back at it. So I totally understand. Alex says got a HSP truck and an Evo Rush, Gladiator, Traxxas. Jesus, man, you got all kinds of shit. That's a lot. Green slime is awesome for carb O-rings. After guy says just giving you a hard time. He says they all fire. I know, brother. I'm picking up on your sense of humor. All right, guys, so we're going to use the old Traxxas Turd Red. I kind of wish I'd gotten the blue, because it seems like every time I get a package of air filters, oh, even these, they always come blue. Yeah, Savage 2-pack. I think it was only like $11 on eBay. There's like Savage stuff everywhere on eBay now. So glad they're back in business. I was getting worried there for a while. I was just going to have a bunch of Savage stuff with no parts to fix anything up. I don't like getting that oil all over my hands. See, Big Mike says, would be in the chat more, but I have oil over my hands wrenching at the moment. Not a problem, brother. Hey, man, just being here, hanging out, works for me. Pre-oiled. Yeah, those HPI filters, yep. Offering a guy, you don't have 61 air. What are you going to do with 61 air filters? You can only run one at a time. I mean, if you're at the track, maybe 2 or 3 for the day, but I got quite a few air filters. Probably got a dozen or so just for the Technos alone. At least half a dozen for the Savage. This is the only Offna vintage Truggy filter that I got though. Just trying to make sure we got full coverage here. I don't know about you guys, but a little trick that I like to do. Put a dab of this gooey shit around the end here. And that helps it stick, you know, makes it all sticky to the plastic, gives it a good seal.
I'm going to follow my own tuning advice. Listen, I've heard, I've seen, now I do. Okay? So we're going to tune those things. Bounce off the little body now. We're going to come back around. So I'm going to keep it under the temperature. I'm trying not to melt it down.
Can't get this outer guy here. I don't know about you guys, but I pretty much never oil the outer filter. I don't know. Some people say you should. Some people say you shouldn't. I don't know. I just don't do it.
Now I'm doing half full turn increments at a time. Now you guys try to say, why would you do that? Because that's the way I want to see myself.
Okay. Air filter is oiled. Got a zip tie.
Now I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm pretty close to the sweet spot. So
Oh, let's see here.
I'm going to just go in a little bit, all right?
Come on, stay on there. Now, I don't know much about this old Offness stuff, so if anybody knows whether or not this is the original air filter or not, feel free to chime in because I don't know.
You're way far away from, you're way off on the phone. You're leaving a lot of connection on the phone. Well, anyway, yeah, I ain't playing a good another one. I think that's just how to fix it.
Are you asking if the Alpha works on an HPI Savage, Alex? Because they have pull start Alphas, kind of like the one that Full Sin has, but they also have the 28. If you're wanting to go Alpha, I would recommend that. Something like this, it's more designed for racing. I don't even know if you can get a pull start for it. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, an engine like that, you wouldn't want to put a pull start on, you know. But like I said, they do have a 28 that is pretty badass. Close this up. Hell, to be honest with you guys, I think this is the first time I've sat here and worked on a Nitro for 2.5 hours standing up the whole time. I haven't sat down once. Alex says, okay, bud, what battery would you put on the Savage? If you watch my live from, I think it was yesterday, I had two of them. One of them I did during the day here, so it'd been like your evening time, but I was working on the Savage, and I think I showed it. It's a little bitty battery, but it's a Venom 1200 milliamp hour, and it's a LiPo. That's what I run. If you don't have high voltage servos, I would just find a hump pack that fits it. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that'll fit it. You got to do a little bit of research on it. Venom's not bad. Protec's a good battery. And that's what all my LiPos are, Protec's. I have a battery here that So this battery looks like shit. I think I would just wrap tape around it to protect it. I think it was getting a scratch or like a scuff in this outer sheathing back here. I think this is a Venom. I don't know anything about it because it was all worn down when I got it. It came with my XL and it fit in there, but I mean, it's a real tight fit. But I mean, there's a lot of different options out there. You just kind of got to look, and a lot of them have a description as to what they fit. And you can also, like on eBay, you can ask the seller. Most of them, for most items, they can tell you what they fit and don't fit. Travis, what's going on, brother? Glad you could make it. Anything about the MP9? I've never messed with them. I've seen videos on them. They're badass. I mean, Kyosho. Can't go wrong with a Kyosho, but I don't actually know anything about them because I've never owned one. Thing looks like it's ready to burn a house down. Gotta be careful with I've drained it. It should be pretty much sitting on empty, but that's why I quit running it. It's just too beat up and it's pretty old. So Onyx 1600 milliamp is the hump pack. Just bought from my old school. Yeah, the Onyx, I had a couple of those back in the day. They're pretty decent. That's true, Bob. Says it's the best bang for the RTR. See the TKI 4V2. I mean, all those Kyosho buggies are badass. I can't give you any real life experience with them. I've never used them. Hell yeah, I got another like. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Anybody here hadn't hit that like button? One more puts me at 40. Sure would appreciate it. Bought a back plate to put on it on a starter box. I was wondering if I need to buy blocks to lower the wheel. Yeah, that I couldn't tell you. It all depends also on like the engine mount. Yes, 40 likes. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it very much. Let's see. Thanks, bud. Have a look at a lipo hump pack. This amps up volts for charging. Thanks to charge some stick batteries. Hell yeah. Just got to make sure that your servos are high voltage. Like I'm pretty sure these aren't. So this is just gonna get a regular hump pack, which I have one here somewhere. I just have to dig it out. Bob says, but Kyo's dropped the MP10 RTR. Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm done with the LST. Ain't running. Well, I don't know what's up. You'll be back on in a minute. Often guy says, I hit the like button 2 times for you. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. I'm pretty sure when you did it, though, that second time took it off. He keeps giving me a like and then taking it away. Volts good to yeah, so on your regular hump pack, I think they're like 6.6 or 6.1, something like that. If you go with a 2-cell lipo, they are 7.4. If you get a lifey are good because they're not as dangerous as the lipos, and they're still pretty strong. I think they're 6.6 if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure, but there's a lot of options out there. You just kind of got to do some research on it. I have a few videos talking about different batteries and stuff, but I'm no battery expert, so don't go looking for expertise within my channel when it comes to batteries. Use the Traxxas hump pack since I still run the factory servos. Hell yeah. I don't like running any factory servos. Do a balance charge of them. Yes. Yep. Always want to balance charge of them. Especially lipos. I mean, lipos are tricky. If you don't have them hooked up to the right type of charger, I mean, you can overcharge them and burn your shit down. But they're also nice because you can hit that balance, and if one side's higher than the other, it'll balance them out. So for anybody that doesn't know much about lipos, what they'll get out of whack, and then so one's higher than the other. So when you go to charge it, it only charges as much as that highest battery or that highest cell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever cells are in there, it'll only charge as much as the highest one. So if other cells are lower, they're not going to get a full charge. And then when it drops down, that lowest charged cell that you have will be where it cuts off at. So you lose a lot of potential out of your battery. Not sure why it burned his house down from a lipos. Ouch. Was he charging it, or was it just sitting in a car when that happened? Yeah, I need to get the Protec servos, especially the steering for high torque. And I had Protec. I still need to do some testing on that servo, but I had a Protec servo that it was real glitchy. And I mean, I'm sure Protec's good. Everything that I've tried with Protec has been good, but that one servo, I don't know, it went out on me. So I went back and got Savox, however you want to say it. Hell, right now probably sitting on a dozen Savox servos. Those are the ones I prefer. Everybody has their own opinion on them, but he was charging. That sucks, man. Yeah, we don't talk about Muggy Maniac here. Sucks that he had a lipo fire, but see, it was an old battery. It made a hissing noise, he said. Yeah, and then I mean, it's like you literally got to be able to grab a hold of that shit and get it out of the house, or put it in, have it in a fire bag or whatever. I'm always real careful about how I charge my shit, and I keep an eye on them. And I've gotten lucky so far. I mean, it can happen, but yeah, that sucks. I'm always real leery about charging them. Got to be real careful with them. All right, let's see what else. All right, let's get some. We're gonna get some yellow truggy tires on this thing and see how that looks with that blue and yellow body. Didn't seem like it was seated in there all the way, but I guess it is. Yeah, so for any of you old school Offna guys, if you were expecting me to put them big old huge tires on here, sorry to disappoint you. Come on. It's crazy how they made these bodies and they just barely fit around that damn exhaust. Let's see. All right, Hugh, appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. Middle ammo can. Yep, those work great too. Makes sense. Put number of cells in volts. Put balance charger. Use the B6 max charger. Yep. I've had this charger for, I don't remember if it's 2014, 2013, or 2014. The iMax B6. It only goes to 6S, but does the job. And I mean, it gives you all kinds of information. And while it's charging, it'll tell you how full each cell is. So I really do like that charger. It's good shit. Travis says, waiting on my first lipo for my starter box. But I did order a lipo bag for it. Yeah, I need to get a lipo bag. So my Sure Start. So I got in a deal with the buggy that's got that Joker body on it, and it came with 2 of these. So 2 of these brand new with a brand new Sure Start, the race buggy, which is the Techno, a couple of bodies, a whole bunch of parts, all kinds of stuff for like $400. So I mean, I thought it was a damn good deal. I was happy with it, but yeah, so that's what I use in my starter, my starter box. And I got 2 of them, so I always have a backup. Have temp sensor on it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it doesn't have a separate wire that comes out to monitor the temp. If it does, it's in the whatever you call the little white plug, the balancing plug or whatever the hell it is. I can't remember. What a disappointment to an Offna. Too bad. Are you talking about my wheels? Here, Offna guy, I'll show you the options that I have. So, we either got those nice truggy wheels. Man, look at that beast. I can't wait to run it. I wish it was mine, but sadly it's not. So, here's all the wheels that came with the 2 buggies. And I mean, they're old and got flat spots, and these things are heavy. Like, I wouldn't want to be running them. These here are real heavy. And these huge, deep, wide offset. I mean, so, I got all those. I think all the hexes are good in them. I don't like the size and the weight of them. But yeah, so we got all those off the wheels to choose from. But I'm going with those. Since I missed them, I got a .32 that will roll right by you with a hammock connecting rod I made. Bring it. I got an off in the truck. You're running X-Max tires. Hell yeah. So those are bricks, but I like the biggest tires. Nah, not me, brother. Damn, those are freaking huge. Oh, I know, man. When I first saw that, I was like, dude, we ain't running those. But yeah, so my buddy lives out in the country, and for a while now, he's been talking about building a track in the backyard. So I'm hoping at some point to get some videos, but I don't think he's gotten around to doing it. He's had a lot of shit going on, and his grandma passed and all that, so. But what do you think about that? She's a beast. Big Mike says, good choice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. 41 likes, guys. Appreciate it. I think, hell, that might damn near be a record. If not, it's like 41. If it wasn't 41, it was 42, maybe 43. So if anybody hadn't hit that like button, help a brother out. We'll set our own personal best. But I appreciate everybody hanging out, joining the live, hitting the like button, subscribing, all that you guys do. Really appreciate it. It says, love that buggy. Yep, I love them all. I love, let me back up on this. Race kit buggies. I mean, there's some good RTRs out there, but, for me spending my money on it and wanting to bash and jump and hit the track, I'm going, I'm strictly a kit buggy guy right now. I know there's some good RTRs out there, especially in those Kyosho's. But hell, they all come with pull starts. I don't want pull start. I want a starter box. So, definitely on this, I know everybody's wanting to see me fired up. If not Monday, Monday is Memorial Day. I won't be back here at that point, so probably Tuesday, Wednesday. But, I mean, I don't want to... Man, if I try to take this, that means I'm going to have like 5 or 6 nitros I'm trying to drag home. I don't want to do that. But definitely, we're going to do a live on this next week now that I got it all put together, so. Hell yeah. I'm going to kit build next time, probably a Mugen with an OS engine. Dude, I got a Mugen sitting over there with the reds on it. Did you watch my my Mugen live that I did?
I can live with that. 259, I can live with that.
Hell, I probably did a couple of lives, with this, building it and driving it. Man, this thing picks up all kinds of hair. Yeah, I'm assuming most of you guys can see that I have long hair. It's one of the downfalls to it is it goes everywhere. And then my nitros pick it up. But anyways, yeah, so you can tell here where they cut it off. And then there's supposed to be a nose piece here. So my my new shell that I have has that. I mean, I really love my Technos. That Losi buggy. all of them. But man, when it comes to the look, I like the way that back end curves up. I really like the style of this body and how it looks on this Mugen. Probably gonna have to say it's my my favorite so far. It's a starter box of 1/10 scale buggy truck have fast tracks. There's all kinds of different starter boxes for different types of vehicles. I haven't done much research on it, but I think Travis says, "Can you show it?" Oh yeah, sorry, bro. I'm way behind on these. That is sick. That looks fierce. Is that the MBX5? Hell no, that is the MBX8. So I think the only one newer than this is the MBX8R. And of course, I got a Techno wing on it. I really like the way those Techno wings drop down. They're probably my favorite wing. He says, "Wow," with an exclamation point. Hell yeah, brother. I mean, when I saw this, the pictures they had of it, I mean, hell, they were. It was like this. Of course, no tires on it, no engine, but it was just it was something like this. And I'm like, eh. I mean, you know, it's a Mugen. I really like it. The price was good, but I did not. Man, get out of there, hair. I did not realize how good this thing was gonna look when I was looking at it on eBay. But I'm very come on, turn. Sorry, trying to do this shit one-handed. Very happy with that purchase. I mean, how can you not be, right? Always wanted Mugen. Hard to get a or 1/5 scale. So big MB9. I've never heard of the MB9, and I haven't done much fifth scale. I've never owned one. I've seen some videos. You know, I think it was the Losi 5T, like the two-wheel drive, short course looking truck, but it was a little more narrow. That was one of my favorite ones look-wise. I thought it was pretty cool watching people run those in videos. But I like buggies, so if I were to try to get one, I think I would want one of those. I don't know what they're called, and I don't know. I'm sure all brands have them, but man, those fifth scale buggies, dude. Buggies are just the coolest shit in my opinion. First Mugen I ever saw was a Mugen Athlete. I've been in love with Mugen since then. Now, is that what Hybrid had on his channel the other day? He was looking at the Athlete and then something else, and he had it in that magazine. Because that was the only time I've ever heard of the Athlete. And I mean, those look pretty cool, but you know, they're a little older in the vintage stuff. I don't generally mess with the vintage stuff because a lot of that shit's too hard to find parts and you know whatever it is, it's too hard to find shit. I like this being that it's a generation behind because I can get it a little cheaper and I can still find a shit ton of parts for it. And I think he says yes. Yep, I figured that's what you were talking about. But you know, you can still find parts for this, and I think a lot of the MBX8R, which is the newest generation, I think a lot of their stuff's interchangeable. I could be wrong, but it looked like a lot of it was interchangeable. Always stay a generation behind. Yep. It's easier for me to buy, you know, because I can't afford the new generation kit. I mean, that shit's just expensive, especially on these Mugens. I think I was looking it up and like $750. May even been like 800. I don't remember exactly. All right, guys, I'm out of drink. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta get some more go-go juice. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Here, tell you what. There. Hey, full send. Watch full send. Alright, that's about as close as we're going to get to live action tonight. Oh, how funny. It froze up and he's got his eyes closed. It looks like he's sitting there meditating. Sorry, full soon. Have to do it. But it froze up and it looks like he's sitting there like listening real, really hardcore. Oh, shit. All right, sorry, man. Oop, we don't want that close. It's so hard to zoom in on a phone, especially in a live. Let's see here. Sin hard, get parts for. I've seen a couple Sin buggies, but I've never actually tried to look up parts for them. I'd love to get that, what is it, the 7.7, that big ass truck. I always wanted one. Thought they were really cool looking. Never did come across one, and now they're probably hard to get parts for. I think, because, I'm pretty sure they're discontinued, but. Often guy says, Baja, brother, steer with rear wheels, they're fun. No. Anytime you try, hell yeah, I just got another like, appreciate it, guys. Anytime you're trying to steer or, got rear wheel steering, that shit's hard to control. Only meant for monster trucks, in my opinion. Like the big ones that they're actually running in arenas and driving over cars. Don't like to run what everybody does. Not many, very few run Kyosho. That's why I do. Man, 7-8 years ago, it seemed like those were all the videos. Everybody was running a Kyosho. I don't want to do the same thing everybody else does, of course, but I see something that I like and I can't help it. I got to get it. And like I said, this Mugen, I know there's a lot of people that run them. I didn't get it to be cool or to be like anybody else. I got it because I thought it was badass, and the fact that it was the MBX8 and sorry. Oh, there we go. Got picture back. All right, Nick's not frozen up anymore. Looked like he was really concentrating, but yeah, the reason I got this because it was kind of newer and it had a hell of a good price on it. I mean, it was only $250. It didn't come with the engine or electronics, but had everything else that mattered. So Kyosho, not too bad depending on what you have. And I'm just afraid to buy used, so unfortunately the Mugen will be new and the engine. Hey man, if I could afford it, yes, definitely, most definitely. Oh, sorry guys, I really don't like buying used, but the bank account and the wife would rather me buy used. Shit's expensive. Like I said, man, if I ever get monetized and any kind of money starts rolling into the YouTube channel, it'll all go into an RC, and eventually, I'd like to be able to save up and get a new kit. So that'd be the goal one day. Full Sin says, thanks, brother. You're welcome. But yeah, your video froze up for like a good 5 to 10 minute period, and it was just you standing with your eyes closed. It looked like you were listening really hard to it, like you were meditating. Big Mike says, I see that whole live. I mean, I'm sure I've had some shit freeze up too, and it looked like I was doing something weird. I don't know. I've never watched my lives all the way through, so I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of shit that happens that I haven't seen. But hell yeah, I got another like in there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Up to 43. I think that's probably my max during the live. Full Sin says Nitro Addiction is good people. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Knuckle right back at you. He says, damn, low power came on and froze it. Yeah, the other night I had to stop a live, like right in the middle of breaking in that damn LRP. You know, I was trying to run my second tank, and I was about a quarter of the way through it, and all of a sudden my screen went dark, and I got to looking at it, and it said 5%. I was like, oh shit, sorry everybody, gots to go. Have a good night. But it's a cool thing about being at the house. I just keep it plugged in, don't have to worry about it. Let's see here. That was YouTube's way of trolling me. Is it stuck on Chewbacca too? Sorry, I'm listening at work. It ain't Chewy there. It sounds like he had a lean spot for a minute though. I think he got it worked out. Very rare RTR Truggy is a Kyosho STRR Evo Nitro Truggy. Hell yeah, my neighbor had he ended up getting one of those Kyosho Truggies. I don't remember. I remember an ST, but I don't remember all the numbers to it. I have no idea if it was that or not, but it was a badass Truggy. He also had the buggy. I don't know all the different numbers and letters that it was. I mean, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I got videos on all this shit that I talk about. You can scroll through I got 308. I think this makes 309 videos. So, I mean, there's lots of content in there over the years, and I can't remember all the different names and stuff, but and there's some real shitty videos back there too, so don't make fun of me. Be nice. He says, man, that Mugen is very nice. My local hobby shop has a couple MBX5s for sale with everything included and installed, like $350 a piece. Hell yeah, man. Nothing wrong with the MBX5. I just, like I said, man, I saw this and had to jump on it. And I even verified and made sure it was the MBX8. I don't know if you guys know all the differences. I think the MBX8 was whenever they started, actually, so it's whenever they put in, oh hell, you guys can't even see. So the MBX8 is whenever they added this battery tray. And I don't know if it was the battery tray or if it was the receiver, but I saw where somebody, I think it was that guy that does the videos for A-Main, he was talking about how they upgraded this stuff. Well, I couldn't believe this shit here. I just went to pull the cap open one day and it broke. It's like, this thing ain't even that damn old. I don't know if I can get a new one for that or if I actually have to get a whole new tank. But anyways, see, like I said, I made sure that, you know, it was the MBX8 and they weren't bullshitting me, at least not through the pictures anyways. But then put that powerhouse on it. Running the short exhaust for high speed. The 2112. Oh, hell. That reminds me. Got something else to show you. Here, let me cover up the important information here. Where'd my damn tape go? I need a bigger work table. Where did it go? There it is. Give me 1 sec here. All right, so it's not enough of a package to do its own unboxing videos, so I'll just whip it out in this video. Oh, don't take that the wrong way. All right. Oh, better zoom out so you guys can actually see here. Got the package. All I did was cover up my name. Let's see. Full Send says, yes, brother, I believe it may have a super hot plug, and it's summer. I have to check off the guy. Little bits of Full Send RC. Just run OSP3 or P4 and you'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I run. Full is still rich on bottom end. Turbo plug on a particular engine. Let's see here. Let me get this cut open and show you guys my new little treat I got here. Oh, hell yeah. All right, guys. Bam. Got another one of these bitches. Bam. Hell yeah. Oh, hell. Still got a factory seal on it. Nice. Oh, I better get the rest of it. Hold on a second. All right. So that's 7/8. That means it's the short. So single bend S short, and then R series. So for people who don't know much about the reds, where the exhaust comes out the back end, it has like a little bit of an angle to it. So these R series are specifically for that. So there's a short. Oh shit, that thing is pretty. Man, I love just looking at these shiny things. I really hate running them because they always get all funky looking, you know? But hell yeah, nice and shiny. And this 2013, it says it's good for all tracks. You know, they give their own little description as to what the power band is. And with this little short header, with a 16 tooth bell, woo-wee, she gonna be fast. She gonna be real fast. Yeah, guys, so, you know, always make sure once you got that nitro tuned up to maximum performance, all it's gonna do is power you through those gears. You know, if you want more speed, you better put a taller gear on it. And then you can also change your speed with different types of tune pipes and different lengths of exhaust headers. Different shapes too. I mean, I'm still learning about the tuning with the exhaust. But either way, I love those pretty shiny tune pipes. But hell, and some of these, like that 2113, I think they're discontinued. So whatever's left out there is, you know, what you can buy. And so they're a little cheaper now than what they used to be. And it's cheaper than buying that 2143, which is a good pipe as well. But hell, there's a 2104 that I want, but it's in Jerusalem. And shipping on it's like 20 or 30 bucks or something like that. But anyways, what we got here? You talking to me, Alex, on the, I think I'm behind on the comments, but on the diff shocks for what particular vehicle? They're all a little different. Lower power warning how my phone came up and she froze. I didn't notice it till later on. Hell yeah. That is a turbo plug. I only run turbo plug engines. I use OSP3 plugs. Yeah, me too. I have is the LRP I got in the Savage is a regular plug, and the Novarossi that I have in the Losi buggy are normal plugs, but all the rest of them are turbos. And it's messed up because I got like a shit ton of regular plugs, and I'm down to like my last couple of turbo plugs. I need to get some more. There, it was a little crooked. Oops, sorry. That's what we call drinking and driving. Let's see here. Hardy Boy says it is a great channel. You talking about Full Sins? Since that's what we were just watching. I thought you said A3 for some reason. I've been going through a lot of those. Yeah, those P3s are pretty damn good plugs. Just those Protect plugs suck. Stay away from them. Yeah, I like Protect batteries, and I like some Protect gear. Haven't had any luck with the servo, and never tried the plugs. So you got that Habaco afterrun. Oh, that is all that I use. Dude, I can't find it anymore. Yeah, sitting right there. I went to get a new bottle of it, and I can't find it anywhere. So I ended up getting the VP Pro or something like that. But it's darker, and it smells almost like engine oil. But I mean, it was sealed, like from the factory. But I like that Habaco. It's clear. It's a little thinner. I really did like it, but I can't get it anymore. If you guys know where to get it, let me know, because sure would like to get some more. Fulson says got it dialed a little bit, then my hump pack bit the dust. Hell yeah, John Smith says I got the Kyosho MP10 30th edition. Hell yeah, dude. I've heard some good shit about that. Full Sin says, you have some nice stuff there, Nitro Dixon. Thank you very much, brother. I do appreciate it. I mean, you know, I see shit I like, you know, if I can afford it, I get it. But then I hate to run it because it always looks like shit whenever you're done running it. But, you know, that's what we get it for. Bob says, John Smith, I wanted one so bad and missed it. Only 300 were sold for the entire world. Holy shit. That's crazy. I did not know that. Full Sin, that engine will come around once broken in. It still has erratic idle, changing up on you. I was listening and driving. Often, guy, you do a lot of driving. Bob's RC says, I wouldn't even build it. I would keep it in the box. I'm telling you, like, so if you're a true collector and, you know, you're looking to you know, hold on to it and be some money in it, oh yeah, something like that would only make 300 for the whole world. That's going to be worth some money. Try that cap trick, does work. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Glad that worked for you. That's the only way that I prime anymore. I don't like blowing on it, and I don't like spinning the engine over with nothing, you know, trying to put fuel, especially if it's a brand new one. But, hell yeah, I'm glad that worked out for you. Works for me every time. I mean, I do it in my lives constantly. You guys can see what I'm doing, so. Yes, brother, she will get there, often a guy. John Smith says, I built it, just haven't ran it yet. Dude, numbered chassis, you can't scratch it. Don't you scratch it. He just fired it up and then shut it off. All right, I ran it. I'm good. Brand new factory Pico 21 off a 9.5. Never seen fuel. Got everything. It came with Pico glow plugs are the shit. Yeah, I used it. I want that engine off the guy. I know you won't come off of it, but I want it. Cappuccino says, I've got a brand new in the box kit BMT 931 1/10 pan car if anyone is interested. I don't know much about 1/10 scale or the pan cars. I love 8th scale. I love the engines you could put in them, the exhaust. I love the way they sound. It's kind of like a big block V8 compared to, you know, a 6-cylinder with a muffler on it. You know, that to me that's what the little 1/10 scale engines sound like. So no offense to anybody that likes running it. I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying that the sound difference, I just can't get over the 21s and 28 engines. I won't spend my money on anything else, at least not at the moment. Only 300 worldwide. Man, that's crazy. I saw one for sale on eBay for $5,000. I messaged the seller, you need a new drug dealer. Oh my God. Dude, you were cracking me up. Yes, off the guy. He said 300. 5K is beyond crazy. Man, you get the right kind of collector on there, being that there's only 300 of them, somebody will spend it. Trust me. You know, people don't realize, like, say, Legos. My buddy that owns that off in the Truggy there, he is really big into Legos. So you buy a Lego kit now that's, say, it's worth $250. In 3 years, that thing's gonna triple in value, almost 100% guaranteed. Lego is like the only stock that never drops. It's one of the few collector's items that never goes down, only always goes up, always. So if anybody's interested in a good return for your money, Legos. I think my buddy's got, I'd say, if not $100,000, at least $150,000 worth of Legos. Trust me, I've seen them. I've seen him go batshit crazy buying them. It's his retirement, so he says. So if anybody's interested in good retirement, Legos are the way to go. Travis says, that show is a pretty pipe. Hell yeah, brother. I hate to even run the damn thing, but I want to experience it, you know? Kind of like what Nitro Talk with Todd says. You know, if he's buying an engine or something like that he likes, he buys two. If I had the money, I'd buy two of everything, to hold on to one to look at and to run the shit out of the other one. Sweet exhaust, 2112, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what's on this is the 2112, and then the one in the box is the 2113. Often guy says, sweet rides, guys. Yes. And he says, yes, sir, Nitro Addiction. I don't know what it was I said whenever you made that comment. I'm way behind on comments, but thank you. Appreciate it. 2-cycle power and is awesome. Are you trying to say awesome power band? But Savage put a 1/8 chrome on mine. You talking? What do you mean? Savage put a 1/8 chrome. Talking about the pipe? Oh, years back I bought a THS for mine, and it's covered in the glue, the shoe goo that I use to make the body stiffer or more, more reliable. So it's covered in, I think it's shoe goo. I used all my 20% for braking on purpose. Now I have 3 gallons of 30% to try. My shop has tons of that after run oil. I can always get it, brother. Yes, I'm gonna need you to. There's a couple Facebook pages that I'm a part of. I'm gonna need you to get in touch. I need it. I want it. I might have said that backwards. I want it. I need it. Oh, there's a song. I think it's maybe a country song. That's why I don't know it. At least 20% for break-in. I even add a little more castor oil. Yeah, Bob, I use that VP 20% with 14% oil. And I mean, it just spits oil everywhere. I made a puddle the other day on my table. Often a guy says anything can be good if you have patience. That is true. Yeah, what is the cap trick for priming? Oh, I've been doing this in my videos, bud. So, and I even showed Travis this. He was asking about it. I showed it to him in a live. So this is how I prime my shit. Pinch off your pressure line that comes from your exhaust. So pinch it off. That's all you do. Boom. Primed. Hell, I even tried to turn it over and start it. There was no fuel in it because I forgot to prime it. I hit that cap once and it fired right up. It's in one of my lives somewhere. And I think somebody was questioning if it puts air bubbles in there. I've never noticed air bubbles, and I mean it's it's the same thing as your exhaust pushing pressure through that line, and all it does is it puts pressure inside the tank, and then if you don't have any air bubbles within your line, I mean it's not going to go through the fuel. I haven't had any issues with it, anyways. That's just my experience.
Next one up is Liberty Fountain.
Use the syringe. Prime cars too. Yeah, I mean I did that way back in the day, but I don't do it anymore. I can agree with that addiction. Yeah, sorry, not for sure what I said whenever you were saying that. I've said a lot of shit here. I'll just keep rambling on. Let's see. Hardy Boy says, holy moly, 5K. Dude, I've seen some truggies that people are trying to sell for like $1,500. And I'm like, no way. That thing ain't worth no $1,500. Somebody even had a Savage and they had some like street tires on it and they were trying to sell it. I think it's on eBay right now for like $800 or $900, and I'm like, you can keep it. 20% break in, 14% oil, then take the bridle off it with 30%, 9% oil, and head shims be correct. And she screams. Me brother-in-law is big time into Legos. Yeah, ask him about that shit. I'm telling you, man, literally within like a couple of years, at least 3 times the value. And then they just keep going up from there. And once they discontinue them, anybody that has them trying to sell them, oh, they'll throw whatever price they want on it, and people will pay it. It is crazy.
Okay, that's cool. That's a really nice.
Oh, Alex, you're answering my question. He says, yeah, but pipe. Yeah, I mean, even if you get like the HPI chrome, it's better than that plastic one. THS, not THS, TSH, whatever that pipe company is. And I don't even think you can get them anymore, but that's what I've got for my Savage. And I looked for one the other day. I can't find them. Most quality engines come preset for 30%. You don't need to add extra parts. 25-30%, yes. My Dynamite came set up out the box, set up for 30%, not like some BS SH engine. Air bubbles if you have a leak in the system. Yep. Yeah, when you pop that cap, I mean you're just forcing air into the tank is all, and it pushes air through the lines. I mean, yeah, if you don't have a leak, you're not gonna have to worry about air bubbles. Good point, Afna. Inline fuel filters give you air bubbles. Yeah, and I used to run one on the Savage years back, and I just threw it away the other day. Probably should have kept it for, what would you call it? What do they call it? Like when you have something that it looks real, but if you don't use it, shit, novelty. I should have kept it for that, but I didn't. Travis says, I have some 25% Sidewinder. After all that is gone, I have 25% VP. Will there be a huge tuning issue? Most fuels, if you ask anybody in here, most fuels are based off of VP. VP makes pretty much everybody's. VP even makes Traxxas fuel, and then they make it to their specs. With all that crap 18% oil, whatever that they put in it. So, I mean, you might see a little difference depending on how much oil and whatever other additives that they put in it. But I really don't know. I've never tried that. I couldn't say. Let's see, Bob's RC. People don't believe in shims and doing correct to engine specs and what it needs. Shimming is more advanced engine tuning. Bob's RC knows his shit. Yeah, and I've never been big into like tuning with the shims. I've just learned about it here within the last, probably few weeks from you guys on these lives. Probably from Offna guy. I think you're probably the first one I ever heard say you got to change the shim in it when you're changing your percentage. I've never messed with it, and that's probably why always had issues with tuning. Alex said he's going to bed. Lovely live. Can't wait to see the next one. See y'all soon. Appreciate it, brother. Had a blast. I'm glad you got to come hang out with us. Get a bubble in my fuel lines, but only when the last drop of fuel is going into the engine. Oh, that's some funny shit. Travis, correct. Very different. Oh, you're talking about the difference of the fuels? Let's see. Shims don't matter here in America, but in Europe, they can only run 16%. Well, I think like what the Offner guy and Bob are saying is, you run that higher percentage. If you don't have enough shims in there, you don't have the right compression. And then if you're dropping the fuel, especially below like 20%, like you're saying with the 16%, yeah, I mean, shimming does make a difference, but I don't know enough about it, and I'll probably just mess it up. Never heard it with an RTR engine that came out the box set up for 30. I never heard of an RTR engine coming out the box set up for 30%. I mean, that's just me though. I've just never heard of it. Not saying it ain't there. You get pinging detonation. Yes, sir. In Australia, we run 16% in nitro touring class. Can anybody tell me why they limit certain countries to certain percentages of nitro? What is the reason with limiting that? I mean, I never heard about it years back. That's something that's just been recently where they only allow them so much. But what does anybody know the reason? They're all made to run 30 pretty much nowadays. Huh. You would see the top of your piston and the underside of your head button will look like you have been hitting it with a punch. Oh, dog. He says the EPA. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you chiming in. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. Welcome to the live. We've already done all our wrenching for today, but appreciate you joining. So the world, we moved from Brazil to Italy because of the 16% limit. Wow. The worlds were moved from, wow, it's crazy. Off-road worlds. That's crazy. EPA, I mean, some of their shit's ridiculous. But, let's see. Bob exactly if wanted advanced performance out of a nitro, just show how much you know. And my old LRP, I was running 30% in it, and I had the pits in both top of the piston and in the head. And it's probably because didn't have enough shims in it from what you guys are saying. I was wondering how it got that way. So, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying that what you guys are saying is gospel, but it makes sense. I don't know enough to say who's right, who's wrong, but it makes sense. The wrong plug could also cause pre-detonation. Often the guy says, yes, exactly, nitro addiction. I like it when I'm right about being wrong. Travis says, I wish I would have just stuck with either Basher formula or 20%. That's all I do right now. I mean, yeah, you can get way more power. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You can get more power out of the 30. It's going to burn hotter if you have it set up right. According to like what I've talked with often a guy about, you can see a difference in the performance. I've never have, but I've never been the greatest at tuning, especially haven't changed, head shims and stuff like that. So, in my opinion, 6% is all you need. You've seen my nitro tour run; it's plenty fast. We are just discussing, and that's what I like doing. Oh, hell yeah. Discussing, learning, educational. I mean, we're all here learning. And when we got somebody that's an expert in one thing, they may not be an expert in another, and that's what another guy in the chat is for. So we got all the angles covered.
Moving on, we got Chillin' the Fire. This one's got nice lines. Oh my God.
Hell, I just love burning nitro. But, you find out over time that if you ain't doing it right, Travis says, I'm learning a lot here. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad. Yeah, wait until you guys get into port timing and open and closing side of the crank. I learned a little bit about that port timing watching Rex, RW Mods. A lot of good info on his channel. And sadly, he's passed, but his channel's still up there. Still lots of great nitro learning on there. Had no idea that, the height where the port is positioned, determines like your power band. I was one of those people that thought, more ports, more power. Not necessarily true. So learned a lot from him. I'm glad people are learning here too. For sure, 100% great lives you got going on. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Hope everybody's enjoying. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. And if you're not subscribed and want more of this goodness, please do that too. I only need 10 more to hit 1,000. I don't know where to squeeze those out of, so you guys are gonna have to help spread the word. Trevor says, I saw a video where an RC guy bought a Losi RTR and they gave him 15% heli fuel and the Losi buggy ran like a gym. Yeah, man, if you tune that shit right and you got it set up properly, it will. It's a fact that the higher the percentage, the colder the plug.
So on these little 100-gram cakes, I think we're going to do all for it.
So I'm not saying you're wrong, Full Sim, but I'm just saying I thought for the cold plug, you want that when you're running like on-road engines and you're constant pull on that trigger, full throttle all the way for a long period of time. That's where I've understood you want the cold plug. I could be wrong though. He says also the temperature. Let's see, timing has the affected on the gold plug. There's a difference, bro. Timing has maybe he's trying to say the effect on the glow plug. Man, sometimes I feel like I'm having a stroke trying to read Offna's shorthand notes that he's got written here. Effect. That's what I thought you meant. Have you ever been trying to read something and it just doesn't make sense and you feel like you're having a stroke? Every live I feel that way. No, I'm just messing with you, brother. I know sometimes we get old and it's hard to work the smartphone. He says all the time. I got Big Mike rolling. Oh shit. Dude, sometimes I feel my damn brain bleeding trying to spit out the words that you guys are typing. I mean, love everybody in here. I ain't bitching. Keep it coming, but man, it's hard to get the words out. It's like trying to read gibberish, and I don't speak gibberish. Sometimes I like to call them a dumb phone. Oh yeah, dude. It's when they don't work. That's you stupid phone. Smartphone smarter than me. I just give up. Yeah, years ago. Oh shit, that cracked me up. According to your stickers on your car, that's a European Mugen. And I thought so myself. At least UK. I don't know what all these things mean, and I ordered it from here. I think it came. Is this one out of Pennsylvania? No, this might have come from Florida. I don't remember exactly. But I know it didn't come from Europe because it might have originally. The person who sold it to me might have gotten it from Europe. I really don't know. All UK companies. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. I was like, man, I've never seen any of these before other than like ProTech. I put the Savak stickers on here. I put the red stickers on there. But hey, man, good eye, man. That's awesome that you're. Oh, here, can you read it now? There we go. Get you a little closer, man. That's almost too close. Sometimes this damn phone's so smart it won't. Come on, you're gonna give them a seizure. There we go. I was just trying to get in where you guys could see it. He says I strike 2 sticks together to get my nitro started, and I roll. And I rolling out. See ya. I hope he's trying to say I'm rolling out, not roll in out. See, You're giving me a damn brain bleed.
Okay, that was awesome. Need that in my life. And the next one up is Flying Flamingo Raccoon Fireworks.
Bob's still rolling over here. RCGP sticker is a great YouTube channel for Nitro. Huh. Where do you even see that one? Man, you got a damn good eye because I don't even see it and I'm here. Was it on the other side? Where do you see that at, bro? RCGP.
Oh, nice.
Good thing for Google off the guy, otherwise people could say whatever they want. And they do. I see TKR. I see LCRC, GMK Supply, Live Race Media, 46RC, ProTech, and then Tobameister. You know, and that's funny because the name on the package was this, or it was Toby something, but it might have been Tobamaster, whatever that's supposed to be. But he definitely was not shipping it to me from the UK. Has a direct effect on the timing. Other side.
Oh my god. We had to go sideways with the camera on that one. Next
Full
one
Sim True. I read that a long time ago and learned from it. Let's see. Flip it. What do you mean flip it? Was I supposed to be back on the other side? Did I read the message too late and spin it around? By the engine. Talking about this?
And this one here is also
yes.
Fireworks. This is Light Chasers.
Other side. Damn it, Mike. Stop it. Yes. RCGP. What was it that you typed? I just keep seeing other side. RCGP. Oh. It was right there in front of me. For some reason, I was thinking it was something different. But hell yeah. Good eye, brother. RCGP World Series. Did you say that's a UK Nitro channel?
Pyrotechnics, this is another big angle one. Whoa.
Flip it. Other side. Flip it.
I really like that.
Yes. Awesome. I'll have to check them out. I've been thinking about trying to come up with a sticker design. I don't know.
Wow.
I think I've come up with like a hoodie t-shirt design. I just don't know if it'd be worth trying to make them, since they do a lot of races on there. Hell yeah. I like how he did this gray splash effect. It's a little something different as opposed to the black, like what I've done in a few things and what a lot of people do. And that even looks like it was wet. Like he did it while there was... Get off there. Looks like he did it while there was some water in there. It kind of thinned it out a little bit. Not 100% sure, but it's pretty cool.
Next in line, we've got All In.
But yeah, I love the way they painted this body. I wish I could do this. I mean, these little pinstripes, you know, it's got silver and orange. Man, I ain't never tried none of that before. I don't know if I could, man, I don't know. That'd be crazy. Okay, guys, bedtime for me. Take it easy, everybody. Until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me. Damn, Bob, that's funny shit. You have a good night, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all your input. Thanks for teaching us the things that you know. We all appreciate it. Said they're like the ESPN of RC. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check them out. Matter of fact, they are the ESPN of RC. Hell yeah. How's that 8-port SH21 running? She's a treat so far. Hell yeah. Often a guy says 44 right on. What are you talking about, 44? 44 what? Just go easy on her, full sin. Yeah, I don't know that you can go easy on her. He said earlier he tries it. He just can't do it. I mean, I'm the same way, guys. I'm like, I'm not gonna go out here and break this. I'm gonna go run it nice. Next thing you know, I'm slamming into a car or some shit. So I get it. Later on, what do you mean, off the guy? 44. What you talking about?
A nice yellow.
44 likes. I only see 43. How come you guys are seeing shit that I'm not? Hell yeah, appreciate it. Whoever hit that number 44 though. And thank you, John Smith, for helping me out. Going to try and tune with different plugs. It's a different way to tune an engine. You can tune with the needles or with the plugs or shims.
And now we got the Iron Fist by Iron Man.
Sounds complicated to me. But, all right, well, I mean, has anybody got anything they want to ask? Anything they want to say before we go? It's 9:30 here. 4 o'clock comes pretty damn early, so. Let's see. Any of y'all watch Haggard RC? Yeah. I don't know. It's like I don't watch all of them. He's a Europe guy. You keep saying Europe. He's in England or the UK. Is that considered Europe? Because I never think of them as being Europe. He said we're gonna send it. But I like Haggard. Hell, I was watching him back when he was Rusty RC, and I think he might not have been just starting out, but he was still, pretty small. And then I got out of it. He's English. Yeah, exactly. Yes, UK is Europe. Oh, I never really thought of him that way. I always think of them as just being the UK. But yeah, I do like Haggard. I like his stuff. It's kind of neat. You can see somebody with some dirty ass, especially some of them servos and stuff, or the engine's old, and he'll make them run, and that's cool and all. But like for my cup of tea, I don't want runaways, so I like I'll buy something new and put it in. But I do like his channel. Very educational. And he'll show you that it doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to run. You know what I mean? If you know how to tune it and blah blah. But yeah, I do like Haggard.
This is going to be nuts.
I think I've commented on one of his videos once or twice or whatever, and I think he responded once or something, but he admits he doesn't clean his RCs. Well, you can tell. Hardy Boy says, I watch Haggard too. Yeah, if he cleaned them RCs, man, he's got a deep problem because, that dirt's deep. I think he just came out with a video, probably. He's been coming out with quite a few of them here lately. And honestly, it's not making fun of anybody, but I like listening to all the guys in UK and even Australia. But UK, they have their own little accent and some of the shit they say. Like he's always saying bits and bobs or something like that. He just got a fist skill, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I have seen it. I've seen him run it once. I know he's done a few videos on it. I see when he opened it up. That was a big ass box. One of these days I wouldn't mind getting a fifth scale. I don't know. I love the sound of the Nitro. I know fifth scales, they got they're badass in their own way. Yeah, tick over. Or, a spinner. I've never heard anybody else say tick over, but I think he even has one of these, but he's always calling it a spinner. I've never heard anybody else call it a tick over. I think it's kind of cool to hear the rubbish or jolly good day or something. He says some funny shit. Fifth is even crazier than Nitro. Yeah, I know. I had a buddy that was running one, and he says mate instead of friend. Yep. They're so freaking loud. I wouldn't run it in my neighborhood. I'd have to take it somewhere all the time, and I don't know. One day I wouldn't mind having one, but right now I'm enjoying the Nitro. I mean, the name of the channel is the Nitro Addiction. How am I going to start playing with a bunch of Petro? I got you, didn't I? How am I going to start playing with a bunch of Petro RCs on a Nitro channel? The Nitro Petro Addiction. I'm not changing my name. NITRO is the best still. I really do like it. I mean, they're finicky and they give you problems and this and that, but I love the sound of it. I love tinkering with it. I mean, I'm sure fifth scale's fun. I have nothing against it. I've just never had the opportunity to buy one, and they're always so expensive. But all right, guys. Well, like I said, it's getting late here. I do appreciate everyone, and I think I love the buggies too, man. That's why I got so many of them. If you're talking about mine, thank you. I do appreciate it. But if you're just talking in general, yep, I'm right there with you. Hell, we hit a new high in likes during this video. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much for everybody chatting, hanging out, and all the BSing that we do. Full Sin says the same. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Much love. See you in the next one. Peace.
Fair life.